going on, my people? We are back with another episode of the Pregame Podcast. I am your host, Wole, here with my amazing co-host. I got the queen to my left, Queen Cass in the building. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. What's going on?
Ain't shit. Another day in the jungle. And then to my, well, you're to my left. That's it, to my left or to my right? To my right. All right. Third episode in, new cast member, K. Marie. Is that what we calling you?
That's
K. Marie?
Right. Absolutely.
K. Marie, a.k.a. Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? In the building, my Amazonian tree. How you feeling?
Good.
Are those new glasses?
Fairly new.
Fairly new? What brand are they, yo?
Longchamp.
Longchamp. Who that?
Oh, okay.
You know what Longchamp is?
Yeah, it's a name brand.
What is that, though?
It's a brand.
But like a very popular brand? 'Cause I never heard of it.
I've heard of it.
So you're
just not hip to
fashion?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Talk about my fashion. Go ahead. Yup, you've been waiting. Tell me I'm not fly. Go ahead.
No, I never said you
I'll
wasn't
wait.
fly.
Go ahead. Get it off.
Wow.
You've been waiting to get it off. I'm not hip to what? I'm listening. I'm on his.
You said it, not me. I just said
And
you're
you
not
laugh.
hip.
I'm not hip to what, though?
Because you never heard of the brand name Longchamp. It's a very old brand and it's been around for a long time.
Like, it's been
They
around
even have
since
don't they have
Gucci.
like shirts
Yeah,
and
they
all
got
types
those,
of
yeah.
stuff? Yeah.
So they've been
Men's-
around like Gucci and Versace, and they've been around that
They've
long?
been around a long time. They have menswear, so you should know about that.
I
but-
should know. But why should I know?
I
Tell me
mean,
more,
I don't know
Cass.
where you shop, so maybe you shouldn't know. I don't know.
Oh, so now you're talking about
Oh
where
my
I shop.
God, I can't win. Anything I say, you're just gonna jump down my throat. So
I'm glad I'm over here.
No. We stand on you too.
Wow.
So you be going to Longchamp the store, or
No, this is from my optical.
yeah, from the
From your
eye doctor
from
because
your eye
they're
doctor?
prescription.
Exactly.
So those are the
So I
frames.
shop frames and then I grab a whole bunch that look good on me. And
when
then
you
I
say
pick
a whole bunch, we talking more than 10 or less than 10?
more than 10.
So you have more than 10
I grab
in
a
different
tray.
colors.
What?
More than 10 lenses in different
right
colors.
now?
Yeah.
Now I got 5.
Like
Five
five frames
Five
that you have that are prescription.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot, actually.
Yeah.
You have good eye care.
I really do though.
Well, you work for the feds, so
Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
I have eye care. I don't even use it because I don't need glasses. But
Okay.
I think I want to go and get a pair.
You could
If
just
you
get the
did,
frames, though.
what are you going to get for the frames? You going to go to Longchamp too?
No, I want like I don't know, Gucci or Versace.
Gucci, Louis?
I had like these
Dolce
Versace
Gabbana.
frames. They were black with the gold Versace on the side. That's why it looked like the gold was
Right.
Versace. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where those are anymore.
Okay. All right. Well, let's start with check-in. 1, 2, 3 noses.
I'm
You got to go first.
Jeez.
How are you? How was your week? What's something notable that you want to share with the people?
Week. I had a good week. It was busy. The government's still closed.
And she works
So
for the
what's
feds,
going
guys.
on? So you're obviously not working. Are you?
So as of this week, the judiciary is not getting paid. So this is the first week we're not getting paid. So we get paid bi-weekly. So the next check, I won't see it
Damn.
unless the government opens. But then it's a conversation of, all right, so when do we receive that back check?
Right.
Nobody knows.
Damn.
I think that's the struggle. A lot of us are kind of like in the unknown, and the unknown is what's triggering. Because I don't think I've ever been in a situation where I didn't have something lined up. I didn't
Right.
have a job. I didn't have a check coming. So
Right.
for me to have this, it's like, what am I supposed to do?
And
but I'm
you're-
trying not to, because I'm hoping that something will come of it.
And then you're in limbo, so you're not able to like do any unemployment or anything because you're not technically unemployed.
Exactly. And we don't get that. So
You don't even get that anyways.
right, and we're not furloughed, so we're working. So we're still actively working.
Oh, you're still going into work?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Right, we're still going into work. But starting next Friday, we're gonna be furloughed.
Damn.
So it's tough. It's definitely tough. So, but I'm looking for a part-time job.
Right.
So
Anybody need a tall crossing guard or a security guard or somebody to babysit or dog sit? That, you know what I mean?
I
Hit up my girl K. Marie. She's an expert dog walker. She works with sloths and chinchillas too. She does specialty pets,
those are
frogs,
cute though.
toads, bunny rabbits.
Not,
you
no,
know what I
no,
mean?
we're not. We're gonna stick
All
away
that.
from-
No. Don't step on my shit. You know what I mean? If you got some chinchillas that need that dry bath with the powder, she got you. whatever you need. You know what I mean? But the rate is $25 an hour minimum. You know what I mean? And then with badass kids, she could be a little. Yep, she busting pastels. That's what's in that white shit. She know how to cook a little bit, even though she didn't make those. But I didn't say nothing about it. But she can bring some. You know, grandma can make something to bring over to y'all or whoever it was that made them for real. But hit her up, hit us up, let her know. You know what I mean? Cass, what's going on with you, yo? You all right?
I'm all right. I'm kind of, I don't know, guys. I'm all over the place, but yeah.
You got your thighs out in the wintertime. It's
winter. Since when is it winter
Right,
in
when did you
October?
When did you jump?
It's almost Halloween.
Are you okay?
Wow. Well, he's
It's
skipping
not winter.
Halloween.
It's cold out. It's
He's skipping
42.
November.
Actually,
Thanksgiving.
I'm actually warm in this. I'm actually warm, and I was
It's
out.
good material.
Yeah, like this
It's
is
like
warm.
velour.
I was not cold outside when I was coming in.
Is that a full hoodie with pockets?
Yeah, it's a hoodie.
With like double pockets? Or is it like a hoodie dress? Or is, okay, so there's shorts.
It's-
All right.
No, it's a skirt, but yeah.
With pockets.
Yeah, it has
Oh,
pockets.
you got money, nigga. Like who you know got a skirt with pockets?
Everybody got a skirt with pockets. What are you talking about?
They don't make skirts with pockets.
Well, like, you know nothing about women's fashion, men's fashion, let alone women's fashion.
Yo,
so
that's
just
how you
stop.
Okay. Go ahead, continue. You're all over the place. You're a mess.
Yeah, I am. I need to get back on my shit. I need to get back in the gym. I'm slacking on everything. And I really don't know why. I'm just in this like weird energy. I don't know.
Gotcha.
It could be from my job. I like my job. I like what I do.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel appreciated at my job.
That's big.
Real big. And I'm
That'll
super
do it.
stressed out at my job.
That'll do it.
There's no support. They kind of just like gaslight us, and they listen to us, and they were always willing to have like all these meetings with the union, with the administrators, with everyone. We had a meeting with the court monitor because of my job. I've only been in this job for a year, and it's the state had to put this job in place, these positions in place, to be in line with the like federal mandates for the population of people that I work with IDD population, people with intellectual disabilities. This position was created because it has to be like a conflict-free situation. Like, if you guys, I don't know if you guys know anyone that has any developmental disabilities, but I work with adults, and what I do is I'm a plan writer and social worker, basically. And individuals, they apply for funding at the department I work for. And my job is to determine how that funding is allocated, how they're going to use their funding, and what are their goals, what are they going to do. So before my position was in place, it was the agencies that were already like where the participants was already receiving services. But because that's a conflict of interest, you can't have where the participant is receiving services and have the agency write the plan. It has to be a conflict-free. Someone has to come in from an outside source and write the plan, because the agency may not, just because they're providing the services, they may not be providing the right services for that individual. So that's where my job came, and my caseloads are really high. Everything sounds good on paper. They want this whole person-centered approach for these individuals, which makes sense, and that's what I want to do. And no one gets in the field of social work if they don't really like helping people. You know what I mean? And we do, but our time is spread so thin. It's bad. It's bad. Gotcha. Like, I have so many plans to write, all these things that are coming up, and I don't even know how it's going to get done. And we've gone to our administrators because this is a whole new rollout. So we're trying to tell them, because we're like the guinea pigs, you know what I mean? So we're trying to tell them, like, these things are not working out. Like, we need to kind of reel back on some things. It needs to go slower, but because they need to be in a line with, different departments and EOHHS and the feds or whatever, and the court monitor is kind of monitoring what's going on. It's a lot, but yeah. So
real quick, is what you're in funded by the state, or is it a federal funding?
So I'm a state employee, but it is federal funding because we use like LTSS Medicaid.
So is the shutdown going to impact that in any way?
No, it's not impacting us.
So good.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Only impacts the federal employees.
For some reason, which is you would think that it would
Yeah, but
impact us.
SNAP is about to get affected on November 1st.
Yeah, and that's
you know what I
gonna
That's
mean?
be
federal though. It's. I mean, there's obviously state systems in every state that
Right.
allocate the
Facilitate,
money,
right.
but SNAP already been affected. It's been a week.
No, I know, but November 1st, no one's getting nothing.
Oh, yeah,
And
I
this
know.
is like
I
a
know.
holiday season, and it's real crazy. But
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then even the people that get on it. To your point, when we talked on the phone yesterday or whatever it was like, yo, you got a time limit. You can't just be collecting food stamps
Right.
for 10 fucking years unchecked. There's gonna be a time limit on it, and there's going to be an 800% decrease for most folks that have been on it 5 years or more. So there's a lot of changes happening out there. It's spooky times. It's not just about to be Halloween. It's spooky season in real life.
in real fucking
In
life.
real life.
yo.
So do what you got to do out there,
And
man.
It's just not fair. These people who are on stamps, they need. There are people that don't
that
need
do-
it.
right? But there's a lot who
but-
do.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I don't want to say that like I say that kind of
Oh yeah,
Loosely, yeah.
Yeah,
Right. No,
like-
and I totally understand what you're saying, and it's
right
you're
because
right.
I did used to work for DHS, and I was speaking to these young kids that
Right.
they're not disabled, they don't have any children, they're not working, they're just not
they're just
doing
collecting.
anything, they're just collecting, and that's the reason why.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's and so to that point, Cass, and that's the reason why a lot of conservatives wanted to check all of this stuff. That's where the when Elon was doing the what the fuck was the department
Doge.
when he was doing the Doge shit.
Yeah.
that was part of the reason. He just took it to another level when it's like, tell me 5 things you did this week, nigga. If you don't suck a dick, like what are you talking about? But that was part of the reason.
Right.
Like there were people that were collecting, Social Security benefits with people's names who were already deceased. You know what I mean?
Right.
There were people that were on food stamps 20 years, never, ever, ever applied for a job. You know what I mean? Because it's supposed to be temporary support.
Right.
It's not supposed to be full-time aid.
Right.
But sorry to interrupt you,
no,
but
you
my
good.
thing is too, those programs are not, in my opinion, are not regulated often to check that on a regular basis.
They never were regulated,
They wait
and
till
that was-
something like that happens to be like, oh my God, we got to clean up. No, we should be doing it often. That's why we have jobs.
No, there should
That's
be
why-
checks and balances. Like
That's
you
what I'm
shouldn't
saying,
just
right.
be approving people. There shouldn't be just an application comes in, you vet the application. If they meet the income requirement or they're below it, you approve it. If they go over it, you deny it. And
Right.
that shouldn't be the people that are already in the system getting $800 a month or $1,200 a month or whatever it is. You need to be actively like, yo, how are you on your job search? Do you have, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
testing every little bit of income. Because here's the crazy shit. Here's the thing that be pissing me off. And I get that there's people that are broke as hell and broker than other people in our country. I understand it 100%. I still stand on the fact that if you are here in the U.S., you much better off than a lot of people elsewhere that are in developing countries.
Absolutely.
I stand on that. But here's why I say what I'm saying. If you are not actively trying to get yourself out of,
No.
actively trying to get yourself out of whatever, if you're just getting complacent, I have no empathy for you right now. Like the people that were crashing out last week when the snap shit didn't hit, because last week was the 16th, 15th to 16th. A lot of people didn't get their shit
Right.
last week. So November 1st, you really ain't getting nothing on November 1st.
Right.
But a bunch of people, white, black, brown, everything in between, were complaining like, yo, why don't we get our things? What's going on? And there's a lot of white folk who voted for that man that were upset. And it's like, dog, you asked for this. You voted that in.
Yeah, I know.
You voted against your own interests. Medicaid is cut for like 30 million people.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all voted for that.
It is, yep.
SNAP is cut for like 25 million people. You voted for it. You voted against your own interests. So nobody can really feel bad that you're in the position that you're in right now. Like it is what it is. Our guest just popped in.
Just
What's up, my
popped
brother?
in.
How are you, man?
Good to see
I'm
you,
good.
man.
How are you? Coach Mo's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We already started without you. Oh, you got to pull out the muscles. You got to pull out the rip.
The jacket on.
You got to pull out the muscles on me. You know what I mean? What's up, Coach Mo?
I'm blessed, man. How y'all doing?
We're good, bro. We're good. We're just finishing check-in right now. I'll go really, really quick. So we start with check-in every episode, Coach Mo, and then after we do check-in, we interview the guest, which is you.
Yeah.
So we'll ask you some questions about your journey as a fitness coach, and then we'll play a game with you called Rapid Fire, and then after that, we'll jump right into the topics that we have for the evening. Does that sound good?
That sounds great, man.
Did Cass send you our topics?
Yeah.
You got to
I
watch
sent everything.
I'm just making sure.
Skimmed over.
You skimmed? All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's
There you
cool.
go.
There's one particular that she got that she wants your opinion on, but we'll get to that later.
All right, we'll see.
So, in terms of checking for me, super solid week. I think I mentioned this before on the pod, but I'm going to mention it again, yo. It's very difficult to work with older black folk that have trailblazed and like basically made a path for you to walk in their footsteps when they start slipping. Have any of y'all experienced that? Like you got an OG that you're just not as sharp as they were like when you was a kid. How do y'all handle having a conversation with them when that happens?
Like they're not as sharp as
Literally, like they're not. When you met them as a kid, they were like this bigger than life leader. Everybody respected them. They walk in the room. People like get nervous, anxious, and all that shit. They got things done. They got things done for families in the community. And they had respect for politicians, even though they never were one. All of this stuff, and they just get old. You know what I mean? And they start slipping. They stop answering phone calls. They stop being effective. People start complaining about them to you, and you're somebody who was mentored by them in a way, and you're following some of the stuff that they taught you how to do, but you've also learned some new stuff over here that you know how to do on your own. But like, what's the appropriate way to have a conversation with them about maybe it's time to hang it up? Maybe it's time to hang it up and just give up the reins and just relax, just retire. You good. Like we can keep you over here in a consultant role, but in terms of you being in the weeds, you're a liability now. Like we really can't depend on you to get shit done. I'm at that crossroads with an older black woman who's the same age as my mom, and this is why it's been bothering me for a year and a half. But it's at the place now where we have our turkey drive for my neighborhood, and I'm like, it's just. She does nothing, but she talks a lot. Like she does a lot and she does nothing. Like we have a turkey drive. Our goal this year is to give away 1,000 turkeys. Last year we gave away 850. And she's a politician who represents our ward. Her office was responsible for like maybe 50 gift cards and 50 turkeys. So the other 800 came from everybody else. Most of them came from agencies that I'm a part of. Now, I'm not trying to claim that, but like agencies that I coordinated with, like, okay, awesome. You're giving us 150. Appreciate you. How much does it cost? Oh, you're giving us 50% off. Bong, here's the check. Oh, you're going to give us 400? Excellent. How much is it going to cost? Boom, here's the check. Oh, you're giving us 300? Boom, here's the check.
Right.
We got about 50 from whatever she's doing. And she a politician. She like the council person. And so she has been ineffective for about 2 years now. And more people are complaining about her leadership. And the conversation needs to happen, but I already know that she's going to be defensive. And so I'm at a crossroads where it's like, I don't know how to approach it. I mean, I know how I can, but I know if I do, she'll be mad at me and we'll never talk again. And I think kind of low key, like I'm okay with that because I just need her to be out of the way. No, I'm dead ass. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I need her to be out of the way because she is literally making things more difficult. She's creating more steps. She's creating more challenges, more roadblocks, more, and it's just not fair to all the people that are, because there's people that are a part of some of these initiatives that are still learning, that I'm training and I'm teaching, and then other people are teaching and they're learning, but they look at her, she's in a position of power, and she's our elder. So shout out to all of us for respecting the fact that she's a 69-year-old black woman who happens to be our, our city council person. Shout out to everybody, white, black, Latino, Asian, that see her as that, and like, yeah, we're not going to step on toes. But everybody's whispering about her around her.
Right. I think
that's super problematic.
I think a conversation needs to be had. I don't think that conversation should come from you. I think it should come from someone that she sees as like a peer or someone that's at her age level or something like that. Maybe that conversation needs to be had. I think she gets the respect as someone who's been in the game for or had been doing this for, I don't know, what, 20, 30 years,
40,
she gets
40,
yeah,
40 plus. 40
she gets
plus.
the respect.
40 plus.
And a donation is a donation. You can't say that just because she gave 50 turkeys, she doesn't contribute anything. It's still a donation.
I'm gonna push back on that only because I don't know. This is why I'm pushing back, because when the events happen, she's front and center and taking all the pictures, kissing all the babies, and acting like she did all of this shit by herself.
Right.
And that's a problem. That's a problem because you got 15 people behind you that put in. If their job goes from 7 to 4, they don't leave until 8 p.m. every day for like 2-3 months at a time to make sure the Smithville block party happens, the turkey drive happens, the cleanup happens, all these things happen. And she just shows up in true politician form. Hey, everybody. Hey, how you doing? Kiss the baby. Oh, my God. Like all that shit is rubbing people the wrong way because she's not doing the work. You know what I mean?
It's like a front.
It's
In a sense.
she's symbolic.
I got you.
She went from being
Yeah.
somebody who was doing the work to somebody who's just a symbol. Yeah, so.
I do want to let you know, because she's an elder black woman, there's a pride there because she hasn't stepped down. And there's a reason why she's not stepping down. But I agree with Cass that if it comes from a younger gentleman, she's going to be like, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Right.
Put some respect on my name.
It's not
Word.
going to
right.
go
So
over
Word.
well.
I agree.
Yeah. Or
it could be a
received
conversation.
well. Yeah.
Like, hey, you could bring it up as a concern
Yeah.
and kind of like,
But it's past that. It needs to be like, yo,
oh, well.
this is like somebody needs to come at her with the receipts of all the things that, no, I'm dead ass.
So you want to be like
So you're
front and
right.
center.
I agree with both of you. I feel like it should come from a peer. I feel like it should come from somebody who is her age mate, because coming from me, it will be something that automatically the wall goes up, she's defensive, and now I'm arguing with somebody who's my mother's age, and I will never do that.
It should be
I
going
have
to
to
women.
turn my
And
back.
I can see you doing that because you don't go,
You
don't
can see me going back, arguing with her.
I can see you saying something with very harshly. Like you have that.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
You're just that person. And
right, right.
you know what I mean?
It's not
And then
even-
if someone comes harsh back at you, and then it's just like a
There's
back and
nothing
forth.
that she can say.
Nah.
No. So I'm gonna say it the way it needs to be said because it's serious. It's urgent. But if something said back to me, there's nothing you can say to me.
Right.
People complain to me about you and your position and want me to run for your spot. They've been doing it for the last 18 months. I've always told them no. So I'm protecting you on that front already. Already. I could be the councilman where I live. 7 times over. If I ran, I'm telling you, Cass, I would never, ever get booted out of that spot. No one would beat me because I do the work. She hasn't done the work. Okay. She got in for 6 months, hotter than fish grease. As soon as month 7 hit and she learned how the system worked within the city of Providence, she got complacent. And that's how all politicians are. And I never thought she would be that way. Her mother was my fucking librarian.
Oh.
My librarian, bro.
Right. She's a community
Her
leader.
mother put a book in my hand and said, if you come in this library, you have to read.
Yeah.
Shel Silverstein, all the kids' classics. I read all of those books because of her mom. And she's kind of living off of her mom's legacy a little bit. And that's another reason why I'm conflicted. I'm like, yo, you can't do that. You can't live off your mom. Because your mom was that short. She was that lady. We have a health center in our neighborhood because of her mom.
Wow.
She put pressure on our state senators in the 80s. Why is Smith Hill the only neighborhood without a health center? We need one. She walked right up to him at the state house, tugged on his little suit, and said, "Yo, we need a health center in Smith Hill. What are you doing about it?" I've been at this library 15 years. I look across the street. There's a lot that's empty. What are y'all doing with it? Get the money. Make it happen.
Right.
And because of that, and all the pressure she applied on those local politicians at the time, we have a health center
Nice.
that serves like 500 people a week.
Dope.
You know what I mean? And so that's who she's standing on the shoulders of, this lady that I'm talking about. And I think she's kind of I don't think she's forgotten it. She's just old, bro. And it's hard to push old people out of the way and say, yo, sit down. You good? You want some ice cream? You want some gummy bears? Whatever. Like, you good. You did what you needed to do. Time is up. Relax. So
Right.
I just wanted to pull. I appreciate y'all take on it because it's really been fucking with me for like the last, especially since August, because the block party came and she just made that shit. She aggravated so many people. And here's the thing: Black women don't understand how powerful they are, especially when they get to the stage in life where they're in their 60s and they've got like they earned it. Like her mom is a legend in Providence, not just in Smith Hill, in Providence. And so because she's the eldest daughter of a legend, she kind of got some legend shit in her blood, and she gets some of that respect, even if she don't do the work that her mama was doing. And so people are like, they walk on eggshells for her, and it's like, this lady is making things difficult. We need to let her know that. And if the only person that's willing to say something is me, then I'm always going to be the bad guy.
But just address it in a good way.
I
With good
will.
intentions. Just don't attack.
Right.
Y'all know older black women, though.
But that's why
You
I'm
can
telling
deliver
you
it in the perfect tone
I know.
at their favorite restaurant. They got a little Mai Tai umbrella drink. They're sitting a little tipsy. I can do it, all of that shit. The antennas will go up and they're gonna feel attacked.
But
That's
as
just how
long
it
as you,
goes.
if you were to do it, as long as you started off that way, and however, if it goes into that, but just start it off that way, or have another elder woman talk to her.
Nah, I think
that feels the same
y'all
way.
are right on that. I think I got to figure out who those people are,
a
and
conversation.
I need to be there for the conversation as well because I don't trust anybody to really
There you
have
go.
the
Yeah,
real
you definitely
There
should
you
be a
go.
part of the
Right,
I
conversation.
want to be in the room or at the dinner or at the lunch, whatever it is. But you're right. I need at least 2 other people who are her age mates that can be there to have the conversation because I honestly don't feel like there's nobody in my neighborhood that I feel confident in that will have the real conversation that needs to be had.
Then be there.
You know what I mean? So, I appreciate y'all, yo. Vulnerability time on the podcast. We're gonna have one of these every other episode. Vulnerability hour or the
Right.
vulnerability 10 minutes. I appreciate y'all. Blow that shit up. Blow that shit up. We got a special guest in the building. I've never met this gentleman before, but he came in smelling good, muscles out. You know what I mean? He looked African, so all of you already know.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got Coach Mo in the building. Clap it up for Coach Mo, ladies and gentlemen. All right, my brother, how are you?
I'm blessed,
You
man.
good?
I'm blessed, man.
Good to
Thank
see
you so
you, man.
much.
Of course,
Great
of
to
course.
see beautiful people. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much for having me on the show. It means a lot.
Of course.
Means
We're here
a
to
lot.
promote your brand, and it's all about you for the next 15 minutes, bro. So we're going to start off with some questions. My first question to you is, where did the inspiration come from for you to want to become a personal trainer, a certified personal trainer?
I'd say my father, right? My dad
Okay.
got me into fitness.
Okay.
So
How old were you?
it's a story, right? It's a funny story. So when I was younger, I'd say around like 8, 9. I used to be a bigger kid growing up, right? So
Like
I was chubby.
overweight a little bit?
Yeah, overweight.
Okay.
Yeah, you know,
Little-
chubby, big cheeks, all
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Got you.
Used to call me Chipmunk back in the day. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, classic.
That's a classic
You already know
nickname.
that one.
Yeah.
You already know that one. But yeah, so I guess my dad one day he still is an avid runner, and one day
Like a marathoner?
not a marathon, but like run around.
Long distance?
Long distance.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
like,
okay.
He
Okay, that's different.
loves to run like 8 miles, 10 miles.
Oh, yeah.
all that.
He's wilding.
Yeah,
He's
wilding.
wilding.
Oh, wow.
He's
Yeah,
bugged
wilding.
out. Holy shit. Okay. Shout out to Pop.
Yeah, shout out to Pops, my guy
Holy
right there.
shit.
That's my guy.
Wow.
Yeah, but one day he said, "All right, I'm tired of this shit." So he woke me up out of bed Saturday morning. He said, "We're gonna go to the track. We're gonna run." I said, "All right." So I never ran before,
Okay.
So we go to a track. We running. I think in like one lap, I'm dead tired. I
Yeah,
want to
of
move.
course.
Crying.
Of course.
My
How
dad-
old were you at this time? Like 10?
Probably like 10. Yeah. 9,
Okay.
10.
All right.
9,
So
10.
elementary school age.
Yeah, elementary
Gotcha.
school. Definitely elementary school. So running, I stop, right? My dad finished the lap, then he comes back, laps me. He comes behind me, he picks up a stick. He said, "If you stop, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you." Next thing you know, boom, I ran 4 miles.
Oh shit.
And then I also like it's a funny story, but really like that coaching moment, whether it was just being able to push me to that next level
course,
keep me going, really really stuck in my head. And he put me into boxing, so I've been boxing for a long time, almost like pretty much. Like
Are you a
10 years
professional
now.
amateur?
Yeah, so amateur right now.
Okay.
Amateur right now. I've been doing that for a long time, for 10 years.
Oh wow.
And then once I've been boxing, and boxing taught me like a lot of different things, like discipline,
Of course.
pushed me like just outside the gym as well too. Just like taught me a lot of great lessons about life, right? So
What weight class are you for boxing?
So I started off at 130, so around like lightweight.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now
130?
Yeah, 130.
So where
Yeah,
you at
so-
now?
So right now I'm walking around like 175, 180.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah. No, no more.
130 is
Yeah, I was a skinny
crazy.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I started at Fit Body, I was like 20 years old. I was 20 years old when I started
Okay.
at Fit Body. So I was around. So I was still around like 130, around like 19, 20 years old.
Got you.
And then
Gotcha.
I just gained weight like 4 years ago. Really
Mm.
training like.
How many pounds did you put on in that, like, a few years back? Like 30 pounds, 40 pounds?
Yeah, about 25, 30 pounds of muscle.
Got you.
Pretty much. Yeah.
How many fights do you have under your belt at this stage?
Shit, I'm under my belt. Pretty sure I have like what 30 fights. It's up there now.
What's the record?
Shit, not good. Yeah.
I respect the honesty, bro. I respect the honesty, bro. I love that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you.
He's so
But-
not good. Under 500?
Huh?
Under 500% in wins?
Yeah. No. It's definitely over 500.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not where you would like it to.
No.
Okay, got
But
it.
it's lessons, lessons.
Of
life.
course.
Lessons
And
life,
what's
lessons
your
life.
ethnicity, my
I'm
brother?
Senegalese.
Hey,
I knew
my
you
brother.
had it. I knew something said.
I knew it was
Shout out to
something.
Senegal. Hey.
West Africa.
I'm Nigerian.
Nigerian?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, my brother. man.
Nigerian. I'm Nigerian, Jamaican, Trini. She Liberian.
Yeah.
She Cape Verdean.
Cape Verde.
This is West Africa right here.
We lit, bro. We lit.
Locked in.
Absolutely. Ladies, please, Coach Mo, questions.
My question is, so what made you want to like open up your own fit
Gym?
boxing? Is it fit boxing, right?
Yeah, it's fight camp.
Fight camp.
Yeah, fight camp. Yeah.
Okay, that's the
Okay.
name of the gym?
Yeah, no. That's the name of my program. So my coach opened up a gym like in August, literally like
Okay.
a couple months back.
Okay.
And he told me, "Come on, let's start this boxing program, adult fitness program."
Okay.
I said, "Okay, let's do it."
Oh, okay, so you partnered with someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your coach?
My coach, Braden. His name is Braden, and he's been with my coach. He's
Okay.
been with me for since I started the journey, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
day
his
one.
gym, but you
Yeah.
run the program.
I run the program, exactly.
Okay.
Yep. So I run the morning program. He has he has a kids program as well, too, called like Killer B. So the gym is called Killer B.
Dope.
Boxing and fight sports, and then also fight camp as well too. Is the morning program that we run.
Okay.
We train adults, and my tagline, my slogan is that we can help train you to be a fighter without having to, actually get hit. And not have to worry about CT, not have to worry about being concussions, but still train like a fighter.
For
fighter,
sure. Like a killer.
like a killer, exactly.
Take your
Killer
piece.
bees.
Head off.
Tell you, man, ain't playing around. Ain't playing around.
That's dope.
Okay. K. Marie.
Question. So, I once upon a time wanted to do like a fit camp, kind of like get to get into shape, but I had a bad experience. So,
What was the bad experience? Do you feel comfortable sharing? If not, you don't have to.
Oh no, my insecurities. I'll share them. So I was in a kickboxing class, all women, all different, like what do you
Ethnicities?
call it? No, just like
Mountains? Levels?
levels.
Levels,
I'll say
okay.
levels. I'll say levels. And I was a newbie. Like I'm all, and I kind of don't like going to these kind of classes because when you're a newbie, you're jumping into a program that's already going on. So
Yeah.
you kind of got to get into the program.
Do you feel lost a little bit?
Yeah. So my thing is, I feel like sometimes, and the reason why I don't want to do another training again like that is because I feel like when you're pushed to a limit, but you know your body, right? So I was pushed to the limit where we were doing cones, right? We're hopping over cones at this point, right? We're hopping over cones, and the coach is like, "You got this," and I'm like, "Nah, I don't got it." He's like, "No, you got it, and I'm like, "I'm telling you right now, if I jump over this cone, I'm done." He's like, "That's just a mental thing. Like, go ahead." When I tell you I jumped over that cone, I went down like spaghetti, and I could not get up.
Wow.
I crawled out that place, and I never turned back again.
Was it injury? What
No, it was like my legs just gave out.
I just gave out on you?
Yeah, like I like we were squatting, we were running, we were doing all types of stuff, and it was like that
Right.
was the last thing. So my question for you is, being a trainer, at one point do you not push someone, even when they're like, "Nah, I know I can't do it." So like, how do you balance
That's a
that?
good question.
Yeah. So when it comes to me, specifically when it comes to my training, I try to know my members as much as possible, right? So
Good, that's dope.
if I know that you're telling me it's a firm no, let's find a modification, okay? If you can't jump, let's step over, Like, let's figure out something.
Right.
Let's figure out a way where you can continue to move, but you're not being hurt, right?
Gotcha.
And that's my last thing, because you being hurt just hinders your mobility, hinders your future.
And embarrassed.
And embarrassed, right? And nobody wants to feel embarrassed, like they're, left behind, or that's the worst feeling ever.
It was, though.
That's the worst feeling ever.
Right,
like, you're
right.
embarrassed, people looking at you like, oh my God, is she okay?
Right.
This all could have been rectified if you just had a modification.
I like that.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
That's a
Absolutely.
great answer.
Thank you.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
All right, so I have another question for you that's not fitness related.
Okay.
Okay. What are the top 3
Mhm.
personal challenges outside of fitness that you've had to overcome in your life? Sorry for getting deep, but
No, I like
This is
this.
the
I like that. Top 3.
and do you need some juice or anything,
know.
brother?
No,
I
I'm
don't-
good, man. Appreciate
You
you.
want some water?
Yeah, I'll get some water, though.
All right, we got you. Poland Spring.
I know you don't drink.
I love that. I love that. Yep. We gotta keep you hydrated.
Yeah, so top 3.
Personal challenges that you've had to
Personal
overcome in your
challenge.
life.
I'd say number 1, time management. Right?
That's a
Time
big one. I'm
management
saying.
is
I felt that on
something
the spiritual
Yes.
level.
I really.
I'm drowning.
Yeah.
Hey, you got deep early. I'm drowning.
Shit, I'm
man.
down there right now. I'm late to the set. Like,
I'm drowning. That's some real shit.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You want me to expand on that a little bit more?
If you
or
want,
me to
it's
go?
up to you.
No, I
Time
mean,
management.
time
Boom.
management.
The other 2.
Time management. I'd say fear, like FOMO, right? Trying to balance that aspect of life, right?
Fear of missing out on what though?
On anything. Meaning,
Okay.
like, for example, if people like partying and having fun, like, I'm missing out on fun,
Okay.
right? So
All right.
those type of things go in my head, but then like I'm remembering that I have a purpose, right? And that
That part.
and that I'm moving towards a goal that I'm
Yeah.
setting for myself. So
And it's a necessary
always-
sacrifice,
yeah,
my
it's-
brother.
Exactly, right?
It's a
That's
necessary
that's
sacrifice.
something that, but that's being honest, being real. That's something that goes through my head. Like,
Mhm.
and then, I wouldn't say being lonely, but just time management, FOMO, and
Not having community, maybe?
no, I feel like I have community because I feel
Okay.
like I'm building my own community right
Okay.
now.
That's the
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's it right now, man.
Okay. I'll take 2.
Yeah.
I'll take 2.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
Yeah,
we appreciate the vulnerability.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Cass, K. Marie.
What's something that you've learned along your journey? Like, what's your biggest lesson that you've learned?
Biggest lesson that I've learned, people and culture is culture is king, right? As I am, developing, as I am growing up, the lessons I've been learning, just from people, just trying to learn, right? And just listening, right? I remember this saying that people are going to tell themselves, you just got to listen, right? So, my thing is understanding people, trying to figure out who you are and how I can best serve you is going to be my number one thing. And then going on to culture is king to me just because of the way I grew up. Like, I grew up around culture. I grew up like with family, like a lot of family. So having culture around me, creating culture is huge, right? So that's something that I learned a lot, and still trying to implement, creating a culture of understanding, creating a culture of discipline, but also of hard work, but also having fun as well too,
sure.
and
Gotta do that.
inclusivity.
Yep. Love that. K. Marie.
What's your ultimate goal?
Ultimate goal, is take care of my family. That's my number one. My family is my end all be all.
You got children?
No.
So you're talking about your parents?
My
Your
parents,
siblings and
yeah,
stuff?
my parents and my siblings. To this day, my mom and dad working, and they older, right? They in their 60s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every day I wake up, actually, I never forget, because I was talking to my mom, right, one day, and I was talking to her, and I told her, and I was like, I never ask her for nothing. Like, I've been working for a long time, working for myself, like working, for a long time, and I asked her, like, I never ask you for anything. What if I need you one day? Like, what if I need to ask you to give me something or do something for me? And then she sat me down in my room. She said, listen, I don't know if you don't get this yet, but we waiting on you. And
that's
that
a lot
right there,
of pressure, bro.
That's
Yeah.
deep.
That's mad pressure.
That's deep.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Admit, I don't like that, yo. I don't like. She said, "How old were you when she told you that?"
I was good.
In your 20s?
I was in my 20s, yeah. I was in my 20s.
How did you feel when she said that to you?
It hit me. It hit me.
That's
It hit
pressure.
me. It was a
Was it
wake-up
an eye
call.
opener?
Yeah, it was an eye opener.
Did it make you feel like you weren't doing enough for yourself, not for them, for yourself?
I feel like I could have went harder. I feel like I still can go harder. Right. That was just like I feel like it put another battery in my back
Okay.
to keep me pushing, to keep me going.
So did she expound on, like, after she said we waiting on you, did she say anything specific that they're waiting for you to actually do? Or she just said, yo, we're waiting on you.
That's it. We waiting on you.
That's it.
That's it.
And you took it, you sat with it for a little bit,
Mhm.
and you went harder the next.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Can I
Absolutely.
ask you a question on that? It might be a little personal, but
Mhm.
are they from Senegal?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Immigrated
100%.
here?
Yep. They came over here.
I say that because I feel like you saying that is like a foreigner thing to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because I could relate to that. I don't know if you guys
We
relate
all
to that.
do. Yeah.
So it's like, it's just like you want them to be like, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
But when the tables are turning, you're not like, oh man. And you don't even know where to go with it. It's it is a lot of pressure. And I definitely feel you on that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, but I take it with strides, right? Because I understand that the pressure on them is humongous, right?
Big time,
I got
right.
a big family, a lot of sisters, and
Are you the only boy?
only boy.
wow.
How
That's
many
why they're
siblings?
waiting on you. That's exactly
Are
why
you
they're
the
waiting on
youngest?
you.
I'm the youngest.
Out of how many siblings?
I got 5 older sisters.
Oh shit.
Yeah, nah, you're the one.
Yeah.
You the one.
Yeah.
We're waiting on you for
Yeah.
it. God damn.
My dad kept on trying.
Right.
Yo.
That's why they waiting on you.
I'm telling you.
Damn. I like that even less now. I don't like that. Yeah, he's the baby.
Right.
Like, what's your older sister better be a doctor or something? That's
Shit.
crazy.
You know, I mean, listen, everyone said, it's funny.
That's
It's funny you say that, right? Because everyone, like, I tell people that, like, I got older sisters, like, oh, you must be spoiled. I'm like, nah, it was just a different pressure on me.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's
You're
just
the
a different
only
energy.
boy.
Yeah, it's a different
Right.
energy.
That is a different pressure.
Yeah.
You're
Especially
the
being
only
Yeah,
boy,
yeah.
yo.
the only boy.
You
Yeah.
know, I think I see pressure as a blessing, right? Because I get the opportunity and I had the opportunity to come here and be born here as well
Absolutely.
too,
Yeah,
right?
there you
So, I feel like I'm obliged, with all of the hard work and sacrifice my mom and dad did to do something, right?
Yep.
I can't waste my time, and that's one thing that's going back to time management.
I was gonna
Yep.
say,
Right,
I was
I
gonna
don't
say
waste
that's how
time.
you
Going back to your
why-
first challenge.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Damn, yo.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
African parents out
Nah,
there.
yeah.
They're
Y'all
different.
stop putting pressure on your boys. He's the youngest of 6. He should not have that pressure on his shoulders now. What's going on?
I take that pressure though. I take it.
I mean, good that you're taking that pressure, but that's one of the things being African. We're all African in this room, which is beautiful itself. Like, we're all from different places too, or right along the coast.
yeah.
Right.
We just gotta swim a little bit to get to her country.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
take a little boat. But like, they have to understand y'all made it here
Yeah.
to have 6 children here. And so, yeah, you got a son. You tried 6 times. On the 6th try, you got a son. But like, dog, nah, that's a lot. Because I'm in a stage where both of my parents are in their 60s. My dad is 62. My mother is 69. We've been talking about estate planning. We've been talking about wills. Because my father, we just came back from Nigeria a couple weeks ago. My little cousin got married. He's got
Wow.
3 properties.
Congrats,
out in Nigeria.
congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, because salute to Wande and Andrew. Love y'all. But my father got a lot of responsibilities out there because he's the eldest of his entire family that's over there.
Wow.
Yep.
Right? All of his older siblings, his 2 older brothers, his older sister, they're all gone.
Gotcha.
And it's him, his little brother, his little sister. And he has control of all the assets. I'm the oldest boy out of all of the cousins. All of them, male and female, and everything in between. Which means when he goes, I'm the guy.
That's a lot of pressure.
And
Yep.
so the last
You
2
next.
years, of me going to Nigeria is me meeting all of my cousins and feeling them out, seeing who I can trust with what, because I'm gonna live here. I'm not gonna move to Nigeria.
Yep.
But if I go out there for a month, I need this cousin or that cousin or whatever. You are responsible for this property. You are responsible for that property. You're responsible for my dad's house. When I come out there, you're responsible for arranging transportation to pick me up from the airport, XYZ. And so we're having those conversations now. With my mom, once she's gone, I pretty much know whatever she got, whatever thing she wants to give away is gonna go to her sisters. I get all of that. But with my father, because he's Nigerian and he's the eldest and the patriarch of the family, there's a lot of extra responsibility that he's had on his shoulders my whole life that I was not aware of.
Yeah.
And so when I hear you tell us, your mom said, "Yo, we waiting on you," it's like, to me, it goes back to when my father, I was like 12, and my father was like, "Listen, son, you're my oldest son, and there's a lot of expectation on you to be great." He said that to me when I was in 7th grade. Nigga, I'm just trying to.
How you take that?
Yo,
How
I'm
you
trying
take
to
that?
play.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play Pokemon.
Yeah, you trying to play games.
I'm failing
Right.
pre-algebra. Like, you putting a lot on my shoulders. Like,
Around
nigga,
his shoulders.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you wilding right now. I'm trying to, like, go to the school dance and get behind something. But when you say, I'm like, nigga. So where I'm at now, I'm at a place where both of my parents trust me. They can depend on me.
Nice.
They call me if they need some shit, some adult shit. And that makes me feel good because to them, it's validating they raised me right. Same thing with Cass. Cass can relate to this. I don't want to speak for you, but on a certain level, like, we take care of our parents. They become
Right.
our children when we get to a certain age.
Absolutely.
And they know they've raised us to the point where we're full-fledged adults now. We're not kids. We're still their kids, but we're not children.
Right.
And when I hear that, it's just like, I feel like it's just unfair pressure, but you don't seem like you're shaken by that in any means. So shout out to you. But yeah, I want immigrant parents, but specifically African parents. Yo, y'all gotta just understand, we over here and we might want to live our own life. That's the part of it that makes me uncomfortable, because if you become the best boxing coach in New England and you have the biggest gym, you have some of the best fighters, they're going on to be super duper professionals and they're winning belts and they're on some Bud Crawford shit, that's just as impactful to your family legacy than you doing some shit that your parents want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they can't see that.
They can't see that.
They only see what their vision is for you.
Yeah.
And I want our OGs, our African OGs, our parents, our aunties, all of them. I want them to see us in a different light, and I want them to see a different path to success. If you're African, you don't have to be a nurse, doctor, lawyer, engineer. There are other careers out there that we can thrive in and make money.
Absolutely.
I look at our Caribbean brother, our Haitian brother, Kai Sanat, biggest streamer in the world, 23 years old. He's got a lot of growing to do.
Yeah.
But he's already worth like $60 million. He's 23 off of the internet. Not how I would do it, but I'm not knocking it because he has so much influence.
Right.
So much influence. It's crazy. If you become one of the best physical fitness coaches in the state of Rhode Island, and you black as hell, you Senegalese as hell, yo, your parents gotta elevate that, yo. We gotta affirm you for that.
That part.
Because you earned it, you grind it, and it started with your dad saying, "Nah, get your fat ass up and let's go to this."
That part, right?
That's how it started.
That's what it was.
And your dad gotta shed a thug tear, a single thug tear down one of the cheeks, like, damn, my son really the best boxing coach out here.
Right.
Like, we just gotta lift more. I'm
We
lifting
do
you
got,
up, bro.
yeah, they gotta,
I gotta lift you up, bro.
they
'cause
put the
that's-
pressure on you, but they have to support what you're
Of
doing.
course, and they do. They do.
I don't wanna-
They
yeah,
do in
and-
their own way.
Got
In
it.
their own way. They
In
may
the
not
African
see
way.
In the African
In
way.
the African way.
Right.
And do the American way. Tell me you're proud of me, goddamn. Hug me.
Right.
Give me a kiss on the cheek, mom. God damn. That's the problem, bro.
Yeah.
That's
But foreigners don't do that.
Nah.
No,
It's-
we gotta stop.
I
We gotta
know.
break the cycle.
I know.
I think it's cultural as well too, right? Because
Absolutely.
Of
they might
course.
have grown up like they grew up in Africa, and my dad didn't have his dad because he died early. Same thing with my mom. Right? So my mom didn't have a father because he died. He passed away a little earlier in her life.
Got you.
Got you.
Too.
Gotcha.
Got you.
Right. So, again, it's like parents, I feel like are just like me. They're growing through life and they understand, trying to figure themselves figuring themselves out.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
All right.
Word.
I do have a question before we do rapid fire.
Rapido fight.
Now you left Fit Body Boot Camp. That's where we met. Is there?
Look, her about to be messy. I'm leaving the group chat. I'm leaving the group chat. You go ahead, yo. If she says something, you don't gotta answer.
Listen,
Go ahead with your messy ass. Go ahead. No, go ahead. My bad. My bad.
Can
my
I
bad.
ask my question
Ask your
without the
Queen,
fucking
I
peanut
apologize.
gallery over here?
I apologize, Queen. You go ahead.
I
You got it.
cannot. You
got
see
it.
now he's not gonna answer it.
He is. Yeah, he ain't no chump.
No, I just wanted to know if there was something that happened that made you wanted to leave, or you know what I mean? Like, what made you split from? Because I was shocked when I saw that, and I was taken back. Like, you know, when I was, you know, when I started Fit Body Boot Camp, you were kind of the one that signed me up and everything else, and I'm like, Mo's not there. I don't even know if I want to go back. But yeah, like, do you want to kind of give us a little insight as to
Messy pants.
what happened?
Yeah.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, nah. First of all, I want to say, you know, Fit Body was a very essential part of my growth.
How many
and
years were you
development.
there?
4 years.
Nice.
4 years. Oh,
Yeah,
so you're only
pretty much 4
24.
years. Yeah, I'm 24 years old.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
how old you were. Okay.
Yeah,
He's
Nice.
a fuck.
Youngin. He's a
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
24.
Gen Z.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
That's
01.
great.
Damn.
Yeah.
01 is
Nuts.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, one. Yeah, that's it.
Yo, shout out to you, bro.
Thank
You don't
bro.
come off as that young.
No, I
would have
wasn't
said
sure.
27, 28.
Me too.
Right, that's what I'm
Because you're
thinking.
so wise and like
Yeah, but he
mature.
African though. We got no choice.
That is-
I feel like African kids got it, but I'm sorry. I don't
Yeah,
want to step
go
on your
ahead.
shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, definitely. I want to say again, you know, Fit Body was an essential part of my growth and development as a coach, as a human, as a man, to be honest. And I want to thank each and every single one of them. You know, Matt, Melody, Steve, Mike, Ali, everybody, all of them were an essential part. I love each and every single one of them from the bottom of my heart. I say thank you, you know, because I wouldn't be at the position I am today, right now, without them.
Absolutely.
Learnings. And also to the members there, right? You guys have taught me so many different things. And just because I'm not there doesn't mean you stop working out. Doesn't mean, you know, you stop pursuing your dreams and health and fitness goals, right? Because my goal is to help change people's lives through health and fitness. I feel like that's what my purpose is in life as well. And you know, it would hurt me from the bottom of my heart to hear that you're stopping fitness or you're stopping doing just because I'm not there, right?
Word.
Right. So
That
continue. Whoever's watching this, if you fit body, keep going, keep working, keep growing, keep grinding. And there's nothing but love from my end and to them. You know, thank
Right.
you.
Dope.
Thank you.
No,
thank you,
that
thank you.
is dope.
I
Even
love
though
that.
you kind of gave me the politically correct answer,
That's right.
but
Apply
I kind
pressure,
of
Cass.
wanted a little
No,
more.
apply, apply pressure, Cass. What you talking about? Yeah. You don't want to add nothing?
No, that's it, man.
Yeah,
To
that's
be
it.
honest, yeah. To be honest,
good
that's
job,
it.
Cat. I like
And-
that. I like that. We gonna review that. I like that. Apply that pressure. Yo, bro, what the hell? Yeah. Nah, I like that though.
Yeah, no,
Respect.
that's
Respect.
politically-
Salute everybody at Fit Body.
I love Fit Body.
We at
Thank
fight
you.
camp now, goddammit.
Right.
We at fight camp now, goddammit.
That's where it's at.
All right, are you ready? All right, so this segment is called Rapid Fire. All right, we're all gonna take turns. We're gonna ping pong and go around. We're gonna ask you a question, but it's either or. So we're
Okay.
gonna say a brand, we're gonna say a cartoon,
Okay.
or whatever. So we're gonna say like Sony camera versus freaking Nokia, whatever. You just gotta say. Don't think
Okay.
about it. Just spit it out.
First thing that comes to my head. Okay.
First thing that comes to your head. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do
I'm
it.
starting off. Cass, K Marie, and if y'all don't got one, I got. So, Adidas or Reebok?
Adidas.
Usher or Chris Brown?
Usher.
Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
Adidas or Nike?
Nike.
Michael Jackson or Bob Marley?
Michael Jackson.
When it comes to pizza, veggie or pineapple?
Phew. Veggie.
Thank you.
I'm not doing pineapple. on
Drums or
pizza.
flats? Wings?
Drums.
Disney or Nickelodeon?
Disney.
When it comes to cars, gas or electric?
Gas.
Thank you.
Stars or HBO?
HBO. I like power though.
Okay, let me see.
Netflix or HBO? Netflix or HBO?
Netflix.
Okay.
Monica or Brandy?
What's going
Oh, Monica.
Monica.
Mm.
Yo, I can't with y'all.
hey, stop.
Personality or zodiac?
Personality.
Thank you.
Ass or titties? Ass or titties?
Oh,
Back
my
us a ditty. You know I'm on demon time. The glasses been on for 10 minutes, and that was
Thank you.
real. Ass of titties. Ass of titties.
Titties.
My dog.
Let me see. R&B music or Afro? No, I shouldn't say. No, R&B music or hip hop.
Hip hop.
Kim Murray.
Little confliction here. Locks or twists?
Locks.
Jay-Z or DMX.
Jay-Z.
Kendrick or Drake.
Kendrick.
That's my nigga. Nigga.
Nah, but I like Drake too. I see you. I see you talking. He's talking crazy. He's talking
I
crazy.
ain't talking crazy. I'm just speaking my truth, brother. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're
Drake's
talking
song
about.
still hit, so
Nah,
They don't hit as much.
Nah, I ain't gonna
And you
lie.
lied in 20 seconds in that clip.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did not. I
said-
said it still hit.
You're going back to that?
Did you watch the reel? She said, I'm like the wrong person to ask because to me, he still hits. Like
I said it hits a little different, but it still hits. I
You
ain't
said
gonna lie.
it hits first, and then you said it hits a little different, so it don't
But
hit the
it
same.
still hit.
The question was, does it hit the same?
No,
and you
it's
said
not.
it hit. It
I
don't.
said it.
It
I
don't hit the
said
same. It don't hit the same.
he's-
But like that's time though, right? Nothing's gonna hit the
But
same.
the music
No,
music is
no.
music.
Don't do
Right.
that.
Right.
Because when
I agree. I'm
DMX,
with you. I'm with you.
when DMX Party Up comes on,
DMX
I
is different, though.
still go
Yeah,
crazy.
DMX is different.
He real.
Yeah,
Authentic.
Listen,
Go ahead.
music is music. I don't care who's singing it or what. Music is like timeless. You know what I
Right.
mean? R. Kelly could R. Kelly's music. Yo, dead ass. R. Kelly's music still fucking hits. What are you talking about?
Not all of it, bro.
It's still fucking hits.
The age ain't nothing but a number album I'm not listening to.
Listen.
He had sex with a 15-year-old girl on a
R.
bus
Kelly's music
when he was 30.
still hits.
No, it don't.
Music
To the niggas that
is
got mental health.
music. Diddy's music
Like, no.
still hits.
No, it
does.
don't.
It does.
Take that, got a whole new meaning. What are you talking about?
No, it does.
Yo,
the
man,
music
you
that he's
wildin',
produced,
Cass.
it
No.
still hits.
No, it don't hit the same. It don't hit the same. You said it hits a little
Bad boy.
different. You said, yeah, like all that. Bad boy. Who was the bad boy? Whose booty were you going after?
It,
The whole thing
it
sounds
was
crazy.
Diddy, but
Whoa.
the music is music.
I had
It resonates with
You
who it
had what?
resonates with.
Nothing.
Listen, I will always still listen to R. Kelly. R. Kelly has
I bet
written
you are problematic
written
guy.
music that you don't even know who he's written for,
That's a fact, man.
and you
Oh,
like
he
their
wrote-
music.
He wrote for Brandy Monica. He wrote for he wrote for everybody.
Maxwell, all these
Yeah.
different people.
Everybody.
My favorite song by Maxwell was written by R.
Oh,
Kelly.
this happened after. Yo, did we say this on the last pod? Rest in peace, D'Angelo. Did we say this on
Yes,
the last
you did.
pod?
Yes, you
Rest
did.
Well, I'm
did.
saying it again. I'm saying it again because I don't know if we did. But they, rest in peace.
Right.
Goddamn.
Okay.
And yo, Tyler the Creator, hang in there, bruh.
Oh, yeah.
This is what happens when you tweet dumb shit 10 years ago and you leave them shits up and don't delete them and then become a superstar. This is what happens when you sit there and play into your little white audience, nigga. That's exactly what happens when you play around with black culture like that. You deserve everything that's happening to you right now. But you dropped 2 fire albums in the last 12 months. So I'm going to give you a pass on the fact that you was tweeting some bullshit. And you were young. You were younger than this brother right here. You was about 21, 22 when you was posting all of that shit. But that's not an excuse. All that anti-black shit you was posting on Twitter, all of the tweets that you deserve all the hate that you're getting. You tried to post some nice shit about D'Angelo. Rest in peace to the God.
Rest in peace.
One of the Soul Aquarians. Him, Erykah Badu, Black Thought, the Roots, and Common and all them. Cool. Talib Kweli. So that was an era when we were all in middle school, except for him, because he was probably in
Just
pre-K.
being born.
He was in pre-K.
Swaddled.
Yeah. He was, you know what I mean? This my, he was, he was like 2 or 3. You didn't even know what music was. But Tyler, you're going to bounce back from this, but
for sure.
do better, bro.
All you gotta
better.
do is put out a fire song. People gonna forget about it.
Yeah, but no.
You don't think so?
Black people, we're unforgiving, bro. The culture of hip hop is unforgiving.
I think we the most forgiving.
I agree with
Yes,
you
I agree.
for certain people. Tyler the Creator is not one of those people.
Right.
Because he came into the game a black kid who was a nerd from a part of California that wasn't Watts. It wasn't Los Angeles. It wasn't Compton. He grew up in the suburbs with a bunch of other black kids, and they were the children of Kanye. Kanye started like Travis Scott, Kid Cudi, all of the Loiter Squad kids, which is Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt, fucking all of them, all of the even Doechii, like all of those all these they're kids of Kanye. Even Lupe Fiasco, he was the first one.
Right.
Lupe, then Kid Cudi, then Travis Scott, then fucking Tyler, Chance the Rapper, Childish Gambino. All these guys, all these artists are children of Kanye. He was the first rapper to make anime cool. He was the first rapper to make being a nerd cool. Like the term weeb doesn't exist without Kanye West, right? And Tyler took that, and he's the one artist out of all those artists I named that took it to the stratosphere. He's up there with like Kanye was in 2007 when he dropped Graduation. That is where Tyler is right now, 100%. With Chromacopia and what the fuck, Stop Playing With Me, whatever that album is, he's right there right now. He's right there right now. He's number 2 in LA behind Kendrick, but he is up there right now. But he was wilding when Twitter was the Wild Wild West, bro. Yeah. So many people were. And like, if you didn't delete your tweets, this is the shit that happens.
I think even if you delete your tweets, they can still find them.
That's what I'm saying. Because a lot of people screenshotted tweets from 2010 to like 2017.
Right.
So anything, look, they made Kevin Hart. They canceled him from the hosting Oscars. That's all he ever wanted to do. And they pulled up every tweet. When he was supposed to host the 2019 Oscars or 2020, they pulled up every tweet and forced that man to apologize, and he did not do the job.
Hey.
They made 17 other people do it. They had Trevor Noah up there and Jimmy Fallon, and that's all Kevin Hart ever wanted to do. I want to host the Oscars. And they said, nah. Look at all of this shit you used to post in 2012, nigga. Fuck you. Yeah. Apologize.
Damn.
If my son was gay, I'm gonna buy a dollhouse and I'm gonna hit him over the head with it. Why would you tweet that?
Yeah, nah, you gotta be drunk.
Why would you tweet that, Kevin Hart? You little as hell. You about as tall as the dollhouse.
Damn.
Why would you tweet that? So, Tyler, thoughts and prayers, nigga. God damn. God motherfucking damn. All right, are we good with rapid fire?
Yeah.
Are we good with questions for Coach Mo?
Yes,
we
sir.
down to get into some bullshit for the next, oh yeah.
What do we got? Less than an hour.
We good, though. We gonna make it work. All right, so 30 arrested in gambling exchange. Boom, boom. Once this ad is done, we gonna play the, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm just keeping it over here. It's not, I don't have YouTube Premium. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Yo, I can't.
I can.
Skip.
No, I can't skip.
2 top US basketball figures have been arrested in connection with
told you
separate
it sound
but
better
related
on that
illegal gambling investigations involving fixed NBA matches and rigged poker games involving the mafia. Miami Heat star Terry Rozier was taken into custody for his alleged involvement in a betting ring that included current and former NBA players, some of whom reportedly faked injuries in order to influence game outcomes. In a separate case, Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups was arrested over links to high-stakes poker games. During a press conference, the FBI director, Kash Patel, said that 2 separate but linked cases were of mind-boggling proportions and involved tens of millions of dollars.
Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families. And the fraud is mind-boggling. It's not hundreds of dollars. It's not thousands of dollars. It's not tens of thousands of dollars. It's not even millions of dollars. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars in fraud and theft and robbery.
Well, here's our North America correspondent, Nomia Iqbal, with more.
Parts to it. You've got the rigged poker game case, and then there's the a sports betting case. So looking at the actual people that have been indicted here, so Terry Rozier, you mentioned there from the Miami Heat. So when you look at the indictment, he's accused of participating in an illegal sports betting scheme using insider NBA information. So for people who might not know much about Terry Rozier, so he was averaging nearly 21 points per game for the Charlotte Hornets. During a game against the New Orleans Pelicans, he scored only 5 and played less than 10 minutes before claiming he was hurt. This is the allegation. The injury, according to the indictment, it was fake, and that fix was part of a scheme to help sports bettors. The allegation is that you can bet the guy who usually scores high may not. And in terms of Chauncey Billups, he was arrested in a separate indictment which alleges this wide-ranging scheme to rig underground poker games that were backed by elite.
All right, y'all get the point, man. React. I'm gonna go last.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Me either.
Why aren't you surprised?
I mean, as soon as you make sports betting legal, I mean, this is gonna happen. If you have direct access to plays, if you have the ability, to, interfere with the game, it's gonna happen, man. Money's root of all evil, and it's gonna appear at any point. So as soon as you make it legal, they open the doors. So I'm not surprised any of this is happening. It's probably gonna be a lot more people being exposed. Shit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They might even cut off the whole NBA, NFL just to see what's going on.
Right, NFL. I thought of the NFL too.
NFL's next. NFL's next.
I thought of that too. People like the players literally throwing the game.
Oh yeah.
I swear I've seen a couple of games where I feel like they've thrown the game, or
I think it's all the major associations though, not only just NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB. It's all of it.
This is
all of it.
It's just the beginning. This is just the beginning. They're gonna crack it open. It's gonna be crazy.
Listen, y'all good? Y'all good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all
Bro.
good? Listen, Terry Rozier, I already knew he was on bullshit. I'm on bullshit, but I'm on good bullshit. I knew Terry Rozier was on bad bullshit for about 4 years. When that nigga was on the Hornets and he said, yo, my foot is broken, and he played 15 minutes running as hard as he could. He dunked the basketball. He was making crazy plays, and how all of a sudden he had a foot injury. He took himself out the game, and these niggas found the footage and put it on YouTube. This nigga was going crazy, and then he just said, "Oh, my foot is broken," and they took him out. He went in the back. They gave him crutches. He came out with a boot on and crutches. And they were like, Terry Rozier, foot injury. And the under on his points for that game was 21. 16. This nigga scored 14 points.
Oh, yeah.
And then faked the injury.
Had cover the spread.
There's another nigga, Malik Beasley. You didn't get arrested yesterday, but your time is coming, nigga. Malik Beasley took it a step further than Terry Rozier. Let's say all 4 of us were NBA players, and you play on a team, Kayla plays on a team, and our brother Coach Mo play on a team, and I play on a team. But this particular Friday night, I don't play none of your teams. Y'all all play in different games, but I'm looking at all the spreads for the prop bets, because that's the thing that's got these niggas jammed up, is the prop bets. Back in the day, you bet on the money line or you bet on the point spread. That was it. Now, you can bet how many free throws somebody's going to take and make. You can bet on how many steals they're going to have, how many rebounds, over, under, on every stat that exists. And that's why all of these goofy-ass motherfuckers who are already rich are getting caught up. This nigga Malik Beasley tweeted Anthony Edwards or somebody who was like a top 10 player and was like, yo, Anthony Edwards, you gonna make 7 threes tonight? With the eyeball emoji. He tweeted that to him.
Because that's not suspect.
Right.
He did it 2 years ago. Yo, Edwards, 7 threes tonight? Eyeball emoji. What is wrong with this nigga?
Yeah.
He would text people that he wasn't playing and ask them about their fucking prop bets on Twitter. And people would see his stats for Prize Picks, FanDuel, fucking whatever's out there. There's so many different gambling. It's nasty. It's fucking nasty how many gambling entities are out there. But they had footage of him playing the game of basketball in a way that only somebody who's never touched the basketball and been on the basketball court would ever play this sport. After they showed a bunch of tweets, a series of tweets of him adding other players and asking them, yo, Big Cass, you got 7 rebounds for me this game? Like, nigga, what?
Right.
What?
Legit.
Yo, Malik Beasley, if you don't get arrested by Monday, I'm going to be shocked. You should already be in jail with the rest of these niggas. And that brings me to Chauncey Billups. Damon Jones, like, whatever. Damon Jones, nigga, you were a journeyman. You didn't really have a great NBA career. It's fine. But Chauncey Billups, you are NBA champion. You're going to be an NBA Hall of Famer as a point guard. If you're not already in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if you are or not. But the fact that as a coach, you made about $70 million as a player. You were making $9 million a year as the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers. This is going to be your 3rd year as the coach of that team. For you to be involved in an illegal poker scheme is nuts to me. This nigga Chauncey Billups is wearing forensic X-ray glasses. They would find like young and old, very vulnerable people that were wealthy. Yo, you want to play a poker game with Chauncey Billups? And you know people that are fucking thirsty to be around celebrities. Oh my God, I can play poker with Chauncey Billups. Sign me up. But the entire table was rigged. From the dealer to the cards to the poker chips, everything. The cards were marked. He had X-ray glasses on so he can see through the cards and know what they had in their hand at all times. There was cameras under the tables. It was a forensic poker game that was literally rigged. And they got away to... Cash Patel is a fucking dodo, by the way. So I'm in no way endorsing the head of the FBI because he's a fucking idiot. And this investigation was happening before he became the director of FBI.
Right.
But he's a fucking dodo. But he's not wrong. They got away with like hundreds of millions of dollars that they literally stole by cheating in poker. And he was doing this with 4 of the most prominent mafia families in the fucking world.
Damn.
Yeah.
But that's some coward shit in a sense because it's basically bringing a gun to a knife fight because you already knew what time it was. That's wild.
Yeah, but who was the snitch though?
It had to be someone.
They were watching, bro. They were.
The FBI was just watching?
They were watching, but there's always, to Cameron Reese's point, like there's always a tattletale.
Always.
But Chauncey is, hold on, where the fuck is my phone now? Let me figure out how old Chauncey is, bro. Because he ain't no kid. Chauncey ain't no kid.
He grown man.
How old is Chauncey Billups?
Chauncey Billups is 49 years old.
There's no excuse.
Gotcha.
I thought it was 48. There's no excuse. He is an NBA champion. He beat the fucking Lakers, Kobe and Shaq in the finals, 2005. One of the few to beat that team. He is an NBA. There is no excuse for your 49-year-old ass who's making $9 million a year, $70 million as a player over your career. You played 12 years, you mean $70 million, nigga.
Right.
Money calls you.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about, Kim. I don't give a fuck. That's crazy. You rich already.
Yeah.
And so when people say gambling is an addiction, I gotta believe it.
It is,
Yeah.
bro.
Because this shit right here, nigga, this shit makes no sense.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. You're all rich. Damon Jones, you are a bum in the league, but you still made about $35 million as a bum. You couldn't even be the last dude on the roster at the Good Brother Coach Mo's fight camp. You couldn't even be the last dude because that's how much of a bum you are as an athlete. Damon Jones couldn't jump. He couldn't pass. He couldn't dribble. All Damon Jones could do was a set 3 in the corner like that. You are a bum. The fact that you was doing this, you bum-ass nigga. Holy shit.
God.
I'm not surprised that you're on this list because you're a bum.
Right, I was gonna say, like,
Terry Rozier was not a bum. Chauncey Billups is not a bum.
Right.
He was not chump.
Yeah.
How?
Damn.
yeah.
And Scott Forster, you white motherfucker.
Damn.
And I'm going to close out on this. Scott Forster, I was so happy when I saw your name on that list of the 30 people that got arrested last night. Scott Forster, you done rigged every game that Chris Paul was in that was meaningful. He could be a champion without your bitch ass. He called you out for years. Everyone said Chris Paul was being a baby. He was whining. He was complaining. And the whole time, you bitch ass motherfucker,
He threw the game.
he was rigging games
Damn.
Damn,
the
that's
entire
shiesty.
time. Scott Foster, you know where you're gonna go, big dog.
Damn.
I ain't gotta tell you. I ain't gotta tell you where you're gonna go. You know where you're gonna go.
Damn.
You know where you're gonna go. And you deserve it because Chris Paul was the first player to call you out on your bullshit.
Right.
Because if you go back and watch some of Scott Foster's worst calls, Chris Paul is right there. But over the last 5 seasons coming out of COVID, he started doing it to Fred VanVleet, Russell Westbrook, all players that are like superstars that, dog, if you're going to rig games on bums like Damon Jones. How are you rigging the games on Chris Paul,
Right.
Russell Westbrook, Fred VanVleet, guys that are champs, or what? Scott Foster, you gonna get yours, bro. And I hope they play.
Oh, he was a ref. He's a ref.
He's a ref.
Oh,
He was an
okay.
officiator.
Yeah.
I hope they treat you all kinds of bad in that federal prison, and I hope you get the most time because you are a piece of shit.
But don't think he the only ref that.
No. He's the most popular, and everyone's pointing him out because he had a public like it was a thing, bro.
Yeah.
Chris Paul called him out every time he reffed the game.
I remember seeing that stat. Yeah.
Yo, he's like, yo, Scott Foster is terrible. Why do you keep having him ref my games? He reffed 85% of Chris Paul's games in his career
Damn.
That's a lot.
when he was playing for teams, and he's only ever played for teams on the West. But when he was playing for New Orleans, when he was playing for the Clippers, 85% of his games, he was the head ref, the head official. And in like 60% of those games, when it came down to the wire, within 5 points, whatever team Chris Paul was on, lost the game.
That's the shit.
Damn.
Obvious as fuck, bro.
What the
Obvious
fuck?
as fuck. So, yo, thoughts and prayers to Chauncey Billups, even though you fucked up and you know better. Thoughts and prayers to Damon Jones, Terry Rozier, everybody. Y'all, I don't understand why you rich-ass black men are making us look crazy like this. But thoughts and prayers to your families because they deserve it. You guys are stupid. And then everyone else that's affected, bro. NFL, y'all next.
Yeah.
Yeah,
NFL,
they're next.
Y'all next.
100%.
So I hope y'all are tooling up and getting ready. The little Jackson Mahomes niggas, like y'all are next. It's coming. Trump, yo, he 47 on that shit. He wants his revenge. Y'all won't let him go to the NBA game, so he said, "Fuck it, boom, FBI, raid, everyone, 30 arrests."
Everybody going to jail.
What's up?
Everybody.
You know what I mean? Went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, he left early. Y'all didn't want him there. Boom. Philadelphia Eagles.
Damn.
Somebody going. Y'all are next. So, thoughts and prayers to everybody, man. That's wild. That's absolutely wild.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
While we're still on the topic of sports, I want Cass to introduce this next topic. There was some beef in the boxing world, which is right up Coach Mo's alley,
Okay.
between a legend, an absolute icon in female boxing,
Right. Laila Ali.
and a future legend and icon in Claressa Shields. And Cass, I don't know if you want to play the audio of some of what Laila said, or if you just want to tee it up for everybody. And
I'll
let's
play
get
a little bit of it.
play like the first 3 clips, if we can,
Okay.
on the Instagram.
Talk about the possibility of me making a comeback to boxing. And people have had a lot to say, but I have not addressed it until now. And I know everyone wants
She
to know
looked
the
good in
answer
that black
to the
and
question,
red.
will I be coming back? And I promise you, I'm going to give you that answer. But first, I have got to address the lies and the fake narrative that's been created years ago. Now, someone's gotten way too comfortable dragging my name and even using my father's name to get attention and clout. Now, in case you haven't heard it, her story is that I didn't support her and I didn't pass the torch because of my jealousy and envy over her accomplishments in boxing. She says that I disrespected her and I started talking about knocking her out simply because I was bitter that she's outdone me. I've seen a lot of the comments. Many of you have good discernment and understand what's really going on here, while others have believed her lies over the years or have formed an opinion without having all the facts.
Skip to me.
Now, originally, I wasn't even going to be drama and buffoonery, but there's been a whole lot of talk about the possibility of drama and buffoonery.
We don't need
But I'm
every
not
detail.
about to let someone with bad character continue running freely, dragging my name without accountability.
That's not gonna happen.
Come on now, listen. Laila Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. And
No, come on, we ain't gonna do
no,
that.
that is right.
Come on, Layla, come on.
And Wolf would have knocked Laila Ali out. You know, she would have knocked Laila oh so pretty out.
So this right here is the consequence. Now let's hit rewind because we really need to see what's happened over the years. What got us here? Now I'm not about to do the whole he say, she say thing, so let me show you some receipts. I first met her in 2012 when she was invited on stage to stand next to me when I gave my father his Liberty Medal. At some point, she reached out, started asking me for advice, wanted to know if she should go to the Olympics the second time or go pro. She would also call me and let me know when she was fighting. Drama and buffoonery. I was one of the hosts of We Need to Talk, an all-female sports commentary show that still airs on CBS. I asked the producers if we could do a story on her. They agreed. So I got on a plane, flew to Colorado, and did a full sit-down interview with her. I know that when I was fighting, with any of my struggles that I had to overcome or anything that I was upset about, whether it be something personal or something going on in the world, I would use that anger, and take it into the ring with me and channel that energy into the ring. Have you ever done that?
I did that a lot. I was going through stuff back at home, but I would have a boxing match, and I would take out everything I was going through on the girl, and that kind of helped me.
Now, as you can see, I was genuinely rooting for her. I gave her praise. Somewhere around 148, where she would have more competitive challenges. I told her she should hire a nutritionist, trim off that excess body fat, and get into elite next level shape.
Lose 12 pounds, go to 148.
I pointed her in the right direction, and I had high hopes for her. Whether she decided to turn pro or not, I felt like her future was bright if she played her cards right. But of course, at the time, I was not aware of her divisive, vindictive, and malicious nature. And I know those are strong words, but they actually fit. This girl has created a pattern. It's been directed towards many people time and time again. She saw me as the face of women's boxing, and she told me that she wanted my spot. And she's been on a mission to ruin my reputation ever since, simply because she heard me make a comment that was not about her, and she took it personal.
You ever get back in the ring just for fun? You still train?
I stay training.
Got you.
Yeah, I got a little baby six-pack right now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I have a heavy bag hanging in my... I just turned 40. Somewhere around 148, where she would have more, because I think of my healthy lifestyle, the fact that I train all the time, I could pretty much do anything I wanted to. Well, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge. I'm not somebody who sits back and complains about things. I think everything happens in due time. You got Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. She's a young black girl, came out of Flint, Michigan, lived a hard life, went through a lot. She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at
That's important.
The weight class I fought in.
Earmark that.
And she's doing great. Women's boxing is getting some good attention. Now remember, at the time, we were on good terms. She was reaching out to me and referring to me as Big Sis. But this was her response.
I watched the Breakfast Club video with Laila Ali. I have so much respect for her, and I like her. I actually call her my big sis, but it was so many shots thrown. Like, if y'all really paid attention, her saying, oh, there's not nobody good enough at 168, my weight class, that could give her a challenge when I'm the number one in my...
Because I think of my healthy lifestyle, the fact that I train...
All right, that's it. So...
Yeah, okay. So Claressa has been she's been kind of smearing Laila Ali's name through the mud, even though, and I don't know, I don't know if it's because of her legacy and her being Muhammad Ali's daughter, and because it seems like that. Because if you've listened to her responses and Laila kind of maps it out, Claressa feels like Laila Ali wasn't the best at the time when she was in boxing. Like, she wasn't the best in her weight class. And what was it? And who was the woman that she said that she didn't fight?
I don't know the lady.
It was someone, but she's not giving her that kind of energy. If that was the case, but I feel like it's because of Laila Ali's name. She's kind of going after her, and she's like the face of women's boxing. Now, did Laila Ali throw some shots or throw some shade at her in the Breakfast Club interview? What do y'all think?
No.
She
said that according to her eyes and what she sees as a fucking GOAT, as a legend,
right?
She didn't feel like there was anybody that could beat her. At 40 years old, she was still working out. She never stopped. Usually, professional athletes, when they get out the game, they stop working out. Look at Shaq. Look at Charles Barkley. Those guys are not in shape. Look at Kenny Smith. They're not in shape. And these are basketball athletes.
Right.
Look at any of the NFL former player analyst guys. A lot of them aren't in shape. Ryan Clark is one of the few. And Ryan Clark is a podcaster now. Very few people keep their body in pro athlete shape once they are out of the game. Laila Ali still look like she can fuck a bitch up.
Right.
Just in that. And she recorded that in her house last week. I'm not coming at Laila Ali crazy. I think Claressa Shields, I think she's insecure about how she looks, and I also think she's insecure about her skill set. Before I get into that, though, I do want to open the floor up to Kayla and Coach Mo to kind of talk about it, because you're a boxer, you're a competitive boxer. You know who the other boxers are that are elite or competitive or that can give you a challenge at your weight class and the other ones. You know what I mean? Boo Boo Andrade, salute to. I used to be a bouncer for Boo Boo at his bar. I know Jason Estrada, like that Big Six. Shout out to Big Six. I know Boo Boo's trainer. I know Mike. Like, you know what I mean? So, in your opinion, as a boxer, as a fighter, if there's somebody who is like a Jason Estrada or a Boo Boo or a Vla, you know what I mean, that are your OGs. They've been in the game. They did it a little bit. They did it 10, 13, 15 years prior to you, but now you're here, right? How many fights you got?
Shit, I forgot, but less than 30.
Less than 30. Bong. If there's somebody who's an OG that's at your weight class that was also a pro or a professional amateur, how would you feel if they've been in the game, 15 years, and here you are, 24, in the prime of your life, still working out 5-6 days a week, in shape, in the best shape that you can be in, but you got this older guy who's still doing all of that shit too, but he's 15 years older than you.
Yeah.
He's past his prime.
Yeah.
How would you feel?
Question is the person talking shit?
The person is talking like Laila Ali.
The person talking like Laila Ali. I always come at it with respect,
Thank you.
I always try to respect the OGs as much as possible. But again, it's always that competitive spirit, right? And that competitive nature that's always going to come out.
As a killer, 100%. I expect that.
It's almost like, it's tough to compare, right? It's like kind of.
Do you think Laila was being disrespectful to Claressa in what she said on the Breakfast Club?
No, I think she was trying to speak her truth, right? And, every great legend, first of all, Laila Ali, legend. Claressa Shields, I believe, is a legend as well.
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
One of the greatest women fighters of all time.
Yep.
And, when you're a legend, you still think you're the best and nobody can mess with you, right? And, you have all the right to say that, right? But the thing is, when you have to, I hope she's not getting in the ring anytime soon, because that time is over, But, I really, really, really think that it wasn't disrespect I don't think Laila Ali was saying any disrespect to Claressa. I think it was just more of a, confidence thing, trying to,
But there's another interview that she did with Sway on Sirius
Laila or
XM.
Claressa?
Laila Ali. She did another interview where she was praising Claressa, but then
she praised on the Breakfast Club.
She praised her throughout her career.
Yeah.
So that's why when Claressa was saying that she never supported her or whatever, she did. She gave you a platform. She did mention your name.
That was literally the next slide, the Sway shit.
Exactly. So the Sway interview was where Sway played a recording of Claressa saying that, like she would knock Laila Ali out, but she would win the fight. Like and obviously as a boxer you got to believe in yourself.
Right.
But she said it in like she was throwing shade and she really wasn't giving respect.
Right.
And Laila Ali basically said, I've heard her say things like that throughout over the years.
Gave her mad grace.
And gave her grace, but at the same time she checked her and said she can't beat me and I would knock her out. And she's not, it's not that she doesn't, she's not good enough, but she doesn't have like the talent or something like that, she said. That was kind of shade a little bit.
But sometimes I think it needed to be said because it's almost like an elder putting a person in their
place, right? Like, which I understood.
Like I hear you
because she did support this this girl. She did.
There's levels to training too. Yeah. And I'm on Laila Ali's side. I'm always with the OGs, especially the veterans that are coherent. Because unfortunately, for her father's sake, he fought way too long. He fought at 50. And none of our fucking legends should have to fight at 50, especially in a combat sport like boxing, where you're getting punched in your fucking head. But Laila didn't take not nearly as many punches. And sports medicine was advanced a million light years above what it was
Gloves
in
are
the 70s.
different.
You know what I mean? Gloves are
everything
different. Refs know what to look for.
Rounds are different.
All of that shit. Rounds of less, all of that shit. So Layla fought at a place, and like she said, there was no women's boxing in the Olympics.
Right.
So even Claressa got to get 2 accolades that Layla would have easily got.
Right.
Because it happened 3-4 years after she fucking retired. Women's boxing in the Olympics. So I don't think it was shade what she said. In terms of when Claressa said she'll knock Layla out, she never got knocked out. She was undefeated.
Right.
Like, really undefeated. Not the Floyd Mayweather, I'm picking my spots and I'm going to fight who I want undefeated.
Right.
Every fucking woman that they said, Layla, you got to fight this person. She's the next person on your path to continue to keep all of the belts for your division. She beat.
Except for a homegirl that she mentioned. That said, supposedly he's better
That's one
than
of those
her.
things. That's like a John Jones thing. And if you're a UFC fan like I am, right? Right now, Tom Aspinall, he's fighting tomorrow, Cyril Gane, a French black dude, and they're fighting for the heavyweight championship for UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Challenge. A lot of people got Tom Aspinall to win, but he might lose because Cyril Gane is not a chump. But people are mad at John Jones, who's considered the GOAT, the greatest of all time in mixed martial arts, because they're saying that he's ducking this younger, fiery, high-energy fighter in Tom Aspinall. But if Tom Aspinall loses tomorrow, then John Jones gets proved right. Because John Jones is 38 years old, and he is the youngest ever champion in mixed martial arts history. UFC, Bellator, Iron Eagle, you name it. ONE FC, he's the youngest one. He was the youngest champ at 21 years old. After fighting professionally for a year and a half, and he took 9 fights. From age 19 to 21, he took 9 fights, won all 9 fights, got to the UFC, fought 3 more fights in 9 months, and got the belt. That's how bad that nigga John Jones is. And so people are going to forget that because it was 15 years ago and say he's scared of this new English nigga who knocks everybody out. But all the people he knocked out are not on the level of John Jones.
Gotcha.
And so I look at this Laila Ali Claressa Shields thing as the same thing. Claressa Shields, the way that she's acting reminds me of Ronda Rousey. And this is another MMA comparison, right? Because I love combat sports, even though I would never let nobody punch me in my face on purpose.
Right.
Ronda Rousey was the champ. She won 9 fights in a row, and she won all the fights by knockout or armbar or submission. And she thought she was the baddest shit on the planet. Then she goes on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Rest in peace to Ellen DeGeneres show. Ellen said, do you think you'd ever lose a fight? And she said, the only way I could lose a fight is if somebody catches me with a kick to the head.
And what happened?
She got kicked in the head.
There you go.
Shout out to Holly Holm.
Boom.
She spoke truth to power.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She should have
And
never
after
said
she
that.
lost that fight, she lost the next 2 out of the UFC. Now she's a fucking professional wrestler in WWE. Claressa Shields is very much giving me Ronda Rousey vibes. She's talking like she's her work because Layla had no choice. Her dad is Muhammad Ali.
Right.
Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay. She ain't gonna be on no chump shit. You say your dad say, yo, let's go, nigga, we running. That means something to you than some random dude that's not your pops asking you, yo, let's run and get you in shape.
Absolutely.
Your dad said, yo, let's go. And then when you died, he let you take your breath. He ran around the track, came, found a stick, and picked that shit up. All right, nigga.
Yeah.
You stop again, I'm gonna whip your ass with the stick.
Right.
And what you do? Run 4 miles?
There you go.
Layla Ali,
run.
I'm sure she had that moment with her
Right.
dad.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like,
Muhammad Ali was nothing to play with. Like,
And
continue.
like you were saying, right? That pressure, just the last name, right? That
she had
means
to,
a
bro.
lot.
She had no
Yeah.
choice.
That instantly puts a target on your back.
100%.
right.
That puts a target
Right.
on your back.
And Claressa don't got, she's building her own legacy. She's not following one. Layla had to follow a legacy while building her own. It's not
Right.
the same thing.
Right.
Right.
It's not the same thing. So
It's-
I gotta take her at her word that if she, because all of this started because 3 weeks ago, Claressa had said, Layla had said, or somebody from her team said, I'll fight Claressa if y'all pay me $10 million. That's the only way you can get me out of retirement.
Right.
Claressa came back on Instagram and said, we got the $10 million, had a big check that said Laila Ali on it,
Wow.
$10 million. Layla rejected it because she never said it. It was somebody from her team that got overzealous on social media and said that. And that's why that started.
Oh, okay.
That's why that started.
Right.
So I just want to provide the context for everybody. And so Layla had to get on her bag. And she was like, yo, you're playing. Clarissa's like, you're playing games, you're this and that. You said you wanted $10 million. We're going to offer you that, this and that. She never said that, boo-boo. Somebody from her team that probably doesn't work for her no more, they jumped out the window and they said, yo, for $10 million, we'll do it. You ain't Layla. You can't speak for Layla. That girl, that woman is an icon.
Right.
You can't speak for her. I don't give a fuck if you're a publicist. So that's how all of this started. And Layla was just, she kept it G, yo. She kept it P. She was quiet the whole time. And then until Clarissa started talking out of her mouth.
Right.
And now I gotta humble you a little bit.
Yeah. No, I feel it.
Now I gotta talk my shit. Laila Ali is like 40-0. She never lost a boxing match. In Claressa Shields' last boxing match, she did not win convincingly. And I want people to go back and watch it. It was like 3 months ago.
That's gonna happen though. Every fight is as long as you get the job done. I feel like that's the biggest thing, right? Because you know, people might say like, look at Canelo or something like that, right? You have one loss, right? Oh, not one loss. But he got a couple losses. He got a couple losses.
He got three.
He got a couple losses. People, Mayweather and Bud Crawford.
Mayweather, Bud, and then the Spanish dude in the middle when he went up in weight and he lost 2 years ago.
All great fighters, right? But
phenomenal fighters.
A lot of times it's like you said, what have you done for me lately? Right? And that's what it is.
But Canelo gets respect because he never talked like he was unbeatable. Clarissa talks like she's unbeatable. And
I think she's trying to stay relevant.
What'd you say?
That part too.
She's trying to stay relevant.
She's doing
gotta
the
run her
social
mouth.
media
Yeah, that's why she's using Laila Ali's name.
Yeah, she gotta
Like-
call people out their names. She gotta say wild stuff to draw attention, to make herself relevant. And that's I feel like that's.
I don't want to see no 40-year-old boxer or MMA fighter fighting anybody that's in their 20s.
No, we don't want to see that.
I don't want to see none of that.
We don't want to see that.
That Mike Tyson, Jake Paul shit.
We don't want to see that.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That was mad dumb.
And Jake Paul knows you knock out Mike Tyson, you're getting shot.
Right. That's why he
Leaving
was
that arena.
running around.
You're getting shot. We're gonna shoot you. He's 60.
Right.
You have no because he's not even skilled enough as a boxer. The first time Jake Paul, and this is what's crazy. This is why I know there's levels, even though I'm not like a boxer or MMA fighter. When Jake Paul first fought a real boxer that had real training and had been doing this shit since a baby, he lost.
Right.
And I won $250. When he fought Tyson Fury's little brother, Tommy Fury, 2 years ago, he lost. When he was fighting MMA fighters that were fucking grapplers and wrestlers, he won. He knocked them out. When he was fighting Nate Robinson, ex-NBA players, and Tyron Woodley, he's knocking these motherfuckers out. As soon as he fought a real boxer that's at the bottom, because you know this, in the boxing world, there's 5 different companies that have 5 different belts, and there's every weight division you can think of in all 5 companies. So there's really like 25 fucking belts, maybe more.
A lot of belts.
Maybe 30, maybe 40. I don't even know. Bud, when he beat Canelo a couple weeks ago, he took every belt off of him, but he already had his own 3 belts. And then he took Canelo. He took all of Canelo. Give me all of that shit, nigga. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, he had 2 belts on his waist, 2 belts on his shoulder, and he had his own 3 belts. And then because he's such a classy brother from Omaha, Nebraska, he gave all of the belts back, gave his daughter a high five and all of that shit. But in boxing, you got the IBC, WBA, WBA, WBC. You got all of these different fighting promotions. And in every single one, there's flyweight, lightweight, heavyweight, superweight, welterweight. All these, every weight has their own belt. And some of these boxers might be walking around anywhere between 160 and 185. And that's 4 divisions, 4 weight classes just in that.
Right.
And they might go up and down and just get every belt. And that's what Bud and Canelo did. Layla, with the women, there's probably 3 or 4 weight classes. She had every belt when she was a fucking champ.
Right.
She never lost any of the belts, ever. That's what Clarissa is now. But what Layla is trying to tell us, you don't work as hard as I had to work. And that's why if I come out of retirement and fight you, I'll win.
At the same time, Clarissa.
And I'm with you.
Okay.
She's too old.
That's not
She's
happening.
too old. She's too old. I don't.
She is too old.
She's
right.
too old. She's too old.
Respectfully,
But she's gotta talk that shit because Clarissa's doing too much.
Right. There needs to be a respect level, but at the same time, Clarissa stated that she didn't fight the best and beat the best. Clarissa thinks that she fought the best and beat the best. So I don't know how true that is. I don't follow women's boxing.
She fought a lot. Who else she gonna fight?
She's a two-time Olympic champion.
Yeah, who else she gonna fight? I mean,
But to Coach Mo's point, he's right. Like, there's not a lot of comp for Clarissa. In Layla's era,
the competition. Yeah,
that was when women's boxing was a thing. So there was a lot of women that were dangerous. Laila Ali just knew that all of these women are dangerous, and I got to be better than all of them. So she worked harder. And that's why she was a champ for so long. Right. And that's why she dominated the sport. And there's also some colorism stuff going in there. I ain't going to hold you.
Shit.
Clarissa is a dark-skinned girl. She was going back and forth with Remy Ma all summer over Papoose.
Well, she's with Papoose. Are they married or
No, that's just in a relationship.
They're in a relationship,
but she went
right.
from that beef to this Laila Ali shit,
right?
And then calling her soft, saying she didn't knock out some of the people. There's a colorism thing going on too, and I don't want us to stay on this, but I just want people to be like conscious of it. Use your brain, critically think. There's a lot more at play here, so. There is some insecurity on Claressa Shields' part about her own beauty and how she feels because she's a fighter. Right. She's not a model, she's a fighter. And she's not any nigga's first choice in terms of like trying to holla at a baddie. You know what I mean? Gotcha. Papoose ain't the first choice for any girl that's trying to holla at a nigga with money. Yeah. Because he's not the most attractive nigga either. So I just want people to be thinking about that too as we navigate these conversations and think about it past the pod. It's like, Papoose, and that nigga might be a 4.5, 5 on a scale of 1 to 20 of attractiveness. Claressa Shields, I'm telling you, I see in the club, whoever's next to her is get my attention.
I can't.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, and that creates resentment if the girl that's standing next to her is Laila Ali.
I hear you.
That's it.
No, that's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Before we segue to the next one,
and the last one because
the last one.
Almost had time.
Laila Ali in her prime or Claressa Shields in her prime.
Laila.
Who? Laila.
I got Laila. I'm not going against
Mo, what do you think?
The GOAT.
It's just tough. It's like comparing prime Mike Tyson to like prime Muhammad Ali, right? It's just two different eras. You
gotta pick one though.
Man, I got Claressa.
I knew you were going with Claressa.
I got Laila.
You got Laila.
I got Claressa.
The old school, we're old school. We're going with Laila. Yeah. The young,
I can only speak
the
from
new school's going.
What I've seen, and
that makes sense.
That makes sense.
What I've seen her do, like she's an animal. She's a monster.
That's what I said.
We got this brother by 10, 11 years.
Right.
He's supposed to go with Claressa. Ain't no hard feeling. All right, so you want to do Marvin Sapp, or you want to do one of my? We got to do Marvin Sapp to get out of here, yo, because I got to go off.
All right, can I start it off?
Of course.
I'll be right back.
Play that shit, cuz. Play that shit.
All right, so first I'm going to start off with Amen.
All right.
Because this right here, this hits home to something more personal, but I'm going to pull it up.
Pull it up.
Because I cannot.
Pull it up, big dog.
All right.
Make sure God damn it. All right, there we go. Play it nice and loud.
Giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Lord, have mercy.
Speak on it.
Let me tell you something. I'm a firm believer in God. I always have been.
You go to church?
I do not. I do
So you're
not,
a
and that's
heathen.
by choice. That is by choice. It's for reasons like this. Don't get me wrong. I've tried going to church. I've been to church. Tried it. Absolutely. I've tried different churches.
Good old college try.
Yep. When I was younger, I used to go to a Baptist church over on the south side. They had a young women's ministry. It was dope. I've tried Christian churches. I've been to Catholic churches. Church just ain't for me. I don't think church is for everybody.
Because of that?
Just in general, my thoughts is that if you're religious, you believe in a higher power, you believe in God, it's with you no matter where you are. And I say that because if I'm like in a jam or a bad situation, I'm like praying. Because it's with me, right? I don't have to be in a building with other people saying the gospel. I just feel like that's just how it is. But this is what I feel though.
Yep.
The church and churches, regardless of the religion, make you feel like if you're not going to church, you're a heathen. And if you're not giving money, you're a heathen.
Yep.
And if you don't participate often, you're a heathen.
Yep.
I don't believe that. I feel like that's false accusations. That's a lie. That's just manipulation. One, because it's a money game. They're making people feel a certain way that you gotta it's your responsibility to show up to this location, do these things, contribute to me being here and preaching to you, and you'll be saved.
Say that.
Nah, I'm saved every day. I'm saved every opportunity that I get to wake up.
Word. That part.
Every opportunity. Get up, go to sleep, have a job. As a woman, be able to have children.
Word. That part.
Be able to take care of my family. Be able to.
Her son was right next to her too.
Right.
He sat them right down. Keep going. I'm listening.
I just feel like this video right here is a monetary gain. It's using faith as a burden. Absolutely.
For profit. Using faith for profit.
Right. But there's no need to say I need an exact monetary value for you to get a blessing. Nah, there's no such thing. Where's that money going? Is that money helping anybody in the congregation?
So just for me to understand,
he
was saying that we need this certain amount of money for you to bless, for you to get a blessing.
It was a giving day. It was the church's giving day.
Yeah. So he said initially, if you have $1,000 to give to the church, that's awesome.
Right.
But if you have an additional 1,000, because he wanted 2,000, come on up. And so when he said, that's not what I told you to do, he was expecting only the people that had the 1,000 plus the additional 1,000. He wanted people with $2,000 in tithes and offerings to come up to the front of the congregation.
Yep.
This lady said, nope, I'm going to go up there because I have my $1,000. I'm excited about that. And I have $235.
Which is a plus.
Which is extra. But she had her son right next to her. Her son was like maybe 3rd grade, 4th grade. And the way that she presented it was, I have 1,000 for me. And she read off a little card or whatever on her phone.
That was given. They had to read the script.
Yeah, they read the script, bung to her son. And Marvin Sapp was like, nigga, that's not what I told you.
So basically, he like scolded her in front of everybody.
And the congregation laughed. And she said, I'll get the rest. I'll get the other 800. And he was like, that's not what I told you to do. And so she turned around and she had to walk back with her head down in shame with her son to her seat.
But if you're in church, that shouldn't be. Because any dollar amount is a blessing. And should be grateful and thankful. Don't scold nobody because it wasn't up to you. This is church we're talking about.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts now?
So as a Muslim man, you know, I was born very religious. You know, that's what I grew up with. That's where I am today, to this in the motive.
Salaam alaikum, my brother.
Alaikum salam. Thank you so much. I don't agree with that. Like you said, I feel like when you come to a place like that, especially when you bring your child, right? What kind of example are you showing?
That part.
You know, that just because I don't have enough money doesn't mean like God doesn't want to favor me because I don't have enough money. You know, what messages are you sending to the younger generation?
There you go.
Yep. 100%.
When you see that, right? So that's my biggest thing. You know, so nah, that's not right. I don't like hearing things like that, especially from leaders like that.
Yep.
You know, who have a huge influence on people's lives. I think any type of leader should be leading from the front and shouldn't be leading from like that. So
Yep.
Right.
Agreed.
Right.
Big Cass.
I agree. Like, at the same time, like, I know, so my aunt, she's part of a church. And she's
African church or
an African church. It's a Pentecostal church.
Got it.
You know, they do the praise and worship.
Yep.
Praise and worship is like an hour and a half. It's a lot. She gives about a couple hundred a month, a few hundred a month.
Is it
and
10%?
she's a member, and she's like the treasurer, or she's part of the church, and she has a position in the church.
Right.
So I think if you're in the church as an administrator or something like that, you're expected to give more than just someone that's just showing up. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So I get that as a member, you have, or if you're like actual influential member in the church,
Right.
you are responsible to give a certain amount of money a
100%.
month. But there's a way of going about things, you know what I
Right.
mean? You don't embarrass somebody. You don't, like you.
That's not what I told you to do.
Right. That's not what I told you to do. And this and that. I said 2,000, 1,000 this, 1,000. What the
Wild.
hell? Who
Wild.
are you?
Wild.
And
But-
why are we giving 2,000 a month anyways?
Right.
Like,
But hold on. That piggybacks this.
Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving.
That's manipulation.
Yo.
That's
Are y'all
manipulation.
good? Yo, get y'all shit off, because I got to go last to close this out.
I'm just gonna say
Get your
real
shit
quick,
off. Go ahead.
just to piggyback what that was Marvin Sapp, who's a
Again.
Christian minister, right?
Same nigga from the first video.
And from that, he wanted $40,000.
40K before
Okay.
he would unlock the doors.
Right.
He locked the doors to the church.
Can you even do that?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That's
you
what I'm
say
saying.
close
can
the
do
doors,
that.
close the doors. Like,
They
He
locked
was like,
the
no
doors.
one's leaving until we get 40K. And then he mentioned at the end of that, right?
Was that the same day as as he rejected the lady?
No,
or
this was complete different. This is another year.
What's the
Yeah.
So
timeline?
this was
No, yeah, 'cause that was like- that
Marvin
was
Sapp
like-
was 2024. Marvin Sapp was July in 2024. This bishop, the one that with the scolded the woman, that was
That's Marvin
October
Sapp too.
19th, 2025.
no, that's a different guy.
No.
That was the same guy or the different guy?
The first guy was Bishop Marvin Wyans.
Yeah.
The one that I just played
not
is
Marvin.
Marvin Sapp.
Okay, this shit.
Right.
So and at towards the end of that though, he was saying that he wanted that money, part of that money, because he had to pay $2,000 to get his ordination and his license renewal. My guy, that ain't no one's problem but yours.
What license renewal?
Ordination
Ordination.
as a minister.
That's no one's problem
My
but
man.
yours.
Right.
Don't put your burden on the people who
No,
go
you don't
to your
put the- no.
for blessing.
Because that lock the door shit, that's about 7 months
That's the
old at
devil.
this point. That's a while ago.
Yeah.
But that's not what I told you to do. That's Marvin Sapp. The other nigga is the bishop that you was talking about.
Right.
That nigga is Marvin Sapp. Marvin Sapp, you
Lock
know
the
better.
bells.
What do y'all have to say before I go? I have to go.
All I have to say is that, okay.
I gotta go last.
No. I'm just going to say that there has to be a reason why you want people to give $1,000 each. What is the goal of me giving $1,000? Like my aunt, like I said, they
A
have
Bentley, nigga.
They have goals. I know. Is it that I'm gonna get to that point? They have a goal of expanding the church. And I'm gonna give you context. My aunt's church is the church that's in Chad Brown. I don't know if you guys know that church.
I know exactly what it is.
That's the church that she's been at that church for, I don't even know how many years, 20 years. And they have goals of expanding. So, and she's the accountant. She's very good with money. And she has the account for the church, and they're growing their bank account to expand.
Nice.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So what's the goal here? You know what I mean? Is there a goal, or is it to line the pastor's pockets?
Absolutely.
Like, make it make sense. You get what I'm saying? There has to be a goal around it.
Right.
Now, yeah, that's all I have to say. I just wanted to give that kind of context.
Last thoughts before I close this out.
That just boils my. You don't even understand. It just irks me.
You sitting bow-legged. I know it bothers you. You sitting
Oof,
bow-legged. That shit crazy.
You know, and for people to like
Sitting
always
bow-legged.
try to.
You see her feet?
Try to, like-
I never seen her feet do that. That shit is making an inverted V, nigga. She upset.
You know,
she upset.
For people to like
shit
encourage
crazy.
you and pressure you and make you want to go to church, and you're not going to be saved, and you're not going to find a space in heaven if you don't go to church and you don't give money. Yo, man,
that's why I'm
I'm
not religious. I'm not. I've said this on the pod
You're
so
spiritual.
many times.
You're
I'm
spiritual.
Very spiritual person.
Same.
Like, I praise God. I worship God. I praise God. I do God's work my own way.
Right.
You know what
And
I
you
mean?
do
And same, and there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that, and I don't believe we got to go to church to do that.
No,
And
exactly.
I've had bad experience. My last time going to church was a bad experience, and I brought my son with me because one of my best friends was she's heavy in the church, right? And we started going to her church, and this is the thing, right? I stopped going because there's people that I know that went to church, and I'm gonna say something. If I'm in a room with a bunch of people, and I know these people, and I know who they are outside of this building, don't bring that fake energy in here and try to praise loud when you're being manipulative and being an asshole legit outside of these walls and talk about, oh, yeah, but you don't think about that. Now I'm going to think about that because you're over here praising something that you ain't about.
Right.
So when I pulled out the church and I was like, my kid ain't coming in here, we ain't coming in here, it was just like, well, don't let him forget who God is. Did you think he didn't know when he came in here? Like, it wasn't because of you. Like, you're born Catholic, right? We're raised Catholic, but we've always been told, like, there's so many sayings in Creole that it's like, God is with you. Speak to God. Go to God. Yo, he's with me. And I have some family members now who are heavy in the church. And I'm like, oh, save it. Not today, not tomorrow. He's with me all the time, and I'm not going to church. Stop asking me.
It's the old school way of thinking.
Absolutely.
Like, even my aunt, she's like that too. Like, she's very religious.
I do say it is a cult, but it is to each his own.
Right.
To each his own.
It's that old school because they were raised like that. Like, Africans are extremely religious. I always say, before slavery, were y'all this religious? Were y'all praising Jesus Christ and everybody else before slavery, before the white man bash your head into it?
I know.
You know what I mean?
Listen, even
and she's like, oh, well, the Bible says this.
But who wrote the Bible? Many people wrote the Bible. Not one person. He didn't write it. He didn't write it.
Right.
So it's just like he didn't write it. So don't come at me with it. And I had to stop reading the Bible. And I'm just like, I can't even take it. He's with me all the time. And that's what it is.
Exactly.
I just got to stop. Because if I keep going, I'm getting hot.
No,
I just
my
can't.
sister, I feel what you're saying.
Last thoughts, Coach Mo. You have any last thoughts on this religion topic before I close this out? We gotta get the fuck out.
From a Muslim perspective.
From the Muslim perspective,
Absolutely.
Yes.
I definitely don't agree. Like I said before, I don't agree with what he was doing. I don't agree. I believe that God's with you everywhere you go.
Absolutely.
Right? Everywhere
Amen.
you go. And there's multiple sayings in the Quran saying that, everywhere you go, Allah is with you. So I don't believe you should, put your last, or especially if you're, down bad and you're not doing well. And, if you don't have enough, I don't think you should be.
Or have to find it.
Yeah. Like, I don't think you should be, hurting yourself to help support the church or help support your local mosque or anything like that. So, peace, love, blessing to everybody. I hope nothing but the best for everybody.
Amen.
But, we got to stop that.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, yo, Marvin Sapp.
You tripping.
Yo, Marvin Sapp, big dog. Make another song, my nigga. You need that 40K. Get right back in the booth with Kirk Franklin. Make you another slap, another church slap that the black church is gonna play from here all the way to the Mississippi River, nigga. Make another slap. This shit is crazy, dog. Like, dog, I didn't tell you to do that. Nigga, if you got a congregation of 600 people that's giving you $1,000, 600 people. That's 60K. What the fuck do you need with another 40K? What are you doing? And then you got the nerve. She got her son right there. We don't know if this nigga special ed, nothing. He looked like he should be wearing a helmet, but he's sitting there listening to his mom reading off the card, and you gonna say, that's not what I told you to do. And then you gonna have the nerve to say, y'all gotta listen. Nigga, you listen to me. You bitch ass nigga.
But it's church.
I don't give a fuck. You bitch ass, get back to making slaps for Jesus. Make your slaps for Jesus, nigga. Go in the studio, make a never would have made it. Make another one of those and shut the fuck up. But embarrassing your fucking constituents or whatever they're called, your parishioners, fuck you, Marvin Sapp. This is the problem that I had. Yo, black people in religion, I don't get it. Latino people in religion, I don't get it. Y'all
knee deep.
Y'all,
not even thigh.
To Kayla's point, to Kim Marie's point, it is a cult because y'all don't know how to think outside of your fucking church. Y'all don't know how to think outside of your fucking church. At least with Islam, you got brothers and sisters that can quote the Quran like the back of their hand.
Hey.
And that's what they'll do. If they're in front of you, they'll quote some shit and you'll be like, God damn, that was fire. Where do you get that from? Oh, that's from the Quran. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess I gotta buy a Quran then. You know what I mean? There's no pressure to like know what they fucking said, to embody it to memory. It is what it is. Because my barber is a heavy Muslim man. You know what I mean? And he found his fucking sanctuary with Allah after he was incarcerated for a bunch of years for doing some shit he wasn't supposed to do. But he didn't know no better.
Right.
And so I have a little bit of Christianity, a little bit of Islam, a little bit of Buddhism. Like, I take from everybody. But what I hate about the Christianity shit in the church is that, like, black people, we use that shit as brainwash. We use that shit as, well, if you want to be a part of this congregation, you got to give us $500 a week. Nigga, that's not the rule. Like, Jesus tore that temple up for them worshiping the golden calf.
And
Did y'all
did
forget?
It for free.
Did y'all forget? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? And this is like the second or third time we've had to talk about this on this podcast. I don't ever want to have to talk about these mega preachers. That's the title of you niggas, Marvin Sapp. Hype preachers and mega preachers. Those are the two titles, mega and hype. If we got to call you a mega preacher or a hype preacher, guess what we're not going to do? Support you. Fuck you, nigga.
Wait, hold on. What about that other pastor who got in trouble because he was wearing Gucci suits to the
nigga that's in prison now?
Yeah.
From New York?
Right.
All of them.
Right.
If your name is Creflo and your last name is Dollar and you're a pastor of a church, why the fuck am I a patron of your church and your name is Creflo, nigga? What is happening?
Yeah.
Joe Osteen, that white motherfucker doesn't even open his eyes. You don't even know the color of Joe. He's just like, and then we're gonna give it. Well, everybody's gonna give $750 for Jesus this Sunday. We're gonna give $750 for Jesus. This nigga is. We're gonna give $750 for Jesus. Nigga, you're in the Houston Rockets old basketball arena for church. And you talk about $750 a pop, nigga, kiss my whole ass. We gotta get rid of all of these niggas. Marvin Sapp, Joel Osteen, Creflo Dollar, TK Kirkland,
Marvin Winans,
all these niggas, nigga. Bishop, Bishop, whatever.
Not TD Jakes.
TD Jakes. Get these niggas out of here, dog. I said TK Kirkland. That's a comedian. That's hilarious. TD Jakes.
Damn, not TD Jakes.
And TD Jakes. We know Diddy took your booty, old nigga. We know he did. You was in the paperwork. No, he was in the paperwork. Fuck that nigga.
Don't do that.
Fuck that nigga. Him and Carl Winslow. That's why I gotta go last, because I'm gonna say that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk that shit. Fuck you, TD Jakes. You nigga, you got a whole LLC for a church, dog. You got an LLC. You got a publishing company. You're a pastor.
That's when it's not church no more.
You're a pastor with a fucking LLC. Kiss my ass. You have a private jet as a suck my dick.
Damn.
Respectfully.
Whoa.
You suck. And everybody that Creflo, Marvin, I didn't ask you for that. Nigga, that's $1,200. That's 3 times my rent right now because I'm blessed enough to only have $450 a month rent. And you said, that's not what I told you to do. Nigga, I'll slap the shit out of you right now. My son is right here. He's giving you the $200. He saved it up to give it to you, and you said it's not enough?
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, kiss my ass.
It ain't church no more at that point.
What are we talking about?
Financial gain.
Yo, the commercialization of religion needs to be studied. We're not going to do it on this podcast, but I'm letting you know. Anytime these videos go viral, I'm kicking your motherfucking back in with K. Marie and with Cassie K,
absolutely.
a.k.a. Queen Cat.
Absolutely.
We're kicking your fucking back in.
Alrighty.
Okay?
Why?
On that note, we appreciate y'all for joining us for episode 337 of the pod. We appreciate my brother, Coach Mo, for coming down, holding it down for Senegal, holding it down for himself. Young brother. Yo, support Fight Champ. Was it Fight Champ?
Fight Camp.
Fight Camp.
Fight Camp.
Fight Camp, goddammit. Go
Monday
over there,
mornings,
learn how to box, learn how to kick somebody in the chin, in the shin, all that shit. Support this young brother, yo. I love what he's doing. I didn't know if I was gonna like him, but he came in, he took his jacket off, he had the muscles, he started talking, and I'm like, yeah, I fuck with this dude. I love this brother. Support this brother. Real talk. Because fitness is important and we got to be on top of our game. We're about a decade older than this man. We got to get in the gym a lot more. We might have to schedule a team session.
I think we need a session.
We might have to do some jump rope. I see you jump roping, nigga. I'm kind of nervous.
I love to see you
guys. I see you jump roping. I'm nervous. I see you jump roping. I went on your IG. You was like, yeah, everybody, it's Coach Mo. Relax. Where's the beginner jump rope class? I did a beginner joint. Man, the shit you started doing with the skipping and shit, nigga, nah, I'm not doing it. You doing all this shit, you did it like a minute and a half. Like, yo, relax, big dog. Where's the beginner class?
Hey, man, we got beginners, we got everybody in there. Everybody modified, and everybody is able to go there. Like, whether you're an amateur, whether you're a professional, whether you're, just getting into fitness, just getting into movement in general, right? Everybody's involved, and anybody can do it, right? Fight Camp is my goal, is to make it the best 45 minutes of your day.
How can they find you?
You can find me at Pawtucket Fight Camp. That's going to be our Instagram. And we're going to be open Monday morning, Tuesday mornings, Thursday mornings, and Friday mornings. And our schedule is going to be evolving and expanding very, very, very soon.
Dope.
You heard it right here. Episode 337 of the Pregame Podcast. Wole, Queen Cass, a.k.a. Cassie K. I'm also here with Queen K. Marie, a.k.a. Kayla the Amazonian Tree, and our special guest for the week, Coach Mo. We love y'all. Until next week. Peace!
See you later.
Hey! Yo.